Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for April the 12th, 2021. I'm Mom. He's...
I'm Dark. And together we are...
Wild Stallions! Okay, joke's done. We can relax now.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah. Can we run that joke? I don't know. Until you tell us to stop.
Yeah, eventually someone will be like, come on, we've heard it 8 million times, blah, 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 blah. Which you have, which they have.
But what is our most excellent adventure today?
What is our most excellent adventure today? Well, I thought we'd have some fun and start the day with a little 3 different Gamma Quadrant skirmishes. Oh, goody. Yeah, but that's a better one if we team up. So we're going to run the Universal Endeavor.
Yeah, I'll run it with you. I managed to get through mine earlier today.
Well, of course you did, but some of us have to work. So my thought had been, let's see who else needs to do it. So let's give it a little bit of time here. Now, I did have a lunch hour, and I used it to run my event. And then the rest of my lunch I used to work on the book. Hang on one second here. Man, I can tell that it's summer's on the way. Because I don't run the air conditioner in here, and as soon as it starts to get a little bit of warm, I start sweating like crazy, and it gets my ear pads wet, and then my ear pads get disgusting and itchy, and I have to put on a new pair, which I put on, and they itch, but a different kind of itch. Very annoying.
I have one that's kind of clothy. I have one that's kind of more of a little leathery finish on mine.
Yeah, this is the cloth one, so it gets disgusting if it gets wet. Of course, with the leathery ones, it just drips down the side of my neck, which is equally disgusting, but in a different way.
Well, if we got people watching, here's the question I have to ask, and apparently somebody besides us is watching. How does new mic sound?
Yeah, how does this mic sound? Huh?
We need to know. It's a test thing, because if this works well, we're going to use this thing.
That would be good.
Yeah. Or I could just do the crazy stuff. Should I do something crazy?
That would be good, yes.
Crazy. All right. Give me a moment here. As I get this set up, and I will let Mom see the crazy. So. And then Pie's joined us. So
hey, Pie. Hi. Pie's on vacation this week.
Ah.
Hi.
Hello, Pie. How are you doing? You're now hearing me on a new mic.
It's not vacation. It's just a week off.
I took
You're not working for a week.
Yeah. There's a big difference, but yeah.
This is true.
Yeah, one you're willing, the other one going, we don't want your ass around here, go away.
Yeah, well, it's nice that you get the time. I would have enjoyed the time off today, but that didn't happen today.
And sorry I didn't join you this morning, but I was just like, I set my alarm clock and I woke up. I was just like, no, I'm not going to contribute to the stream because I'm just...
We actually had a good stream this morning. Q Continuum joined us. Wolfie was there.
Q?
Yeah, Q.
Q's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I watch Q when I can.
Yeah, so it was really nice to get to chat with him a little bit on the chat channel. Because
I think he joined like Wolfie some streams ago as well.
Yeah, I think so too, because they seem to know each other, so I'm gathering that they did. Yeah.
Wolfie's all around. Everybody knows Wolfie. Because Wolfie's fun.
Well, Q's out on the West Coast, so my being up at 6 in the morning is 3 in the morning for him. So either he was up super late or super early. Not sure which.
Yeah.
I'll just be back. I forgot something.
All right. Has to go kill the cats.
We Are Live channel.
Oh, do you want us to go over to the We Are Live channel?
I think we should.
Okay.
I'll drag everybody over.
Thank you.
I have that power.
Woo.
And here we are in the live channel. So if you want to join us, you can join us as I go to my radio voice. Much more fun than my normal voice.
All right, for those of you who are planning to join us, we will be doing the Universal Endeavor today, which is 3 different Gamma Quadrant skirmishes. We're going to do that in the first hour of the show. Second hour of the show, we're going to run some random TFOs, because we can. And the third hour, we're going to pick an accolade and work on it. We've talked about working on our accolades before, and we rarely do it.
I know.
But we're going to. And then on Thursday, depending on what goes on, we might do starting up a brand new tune, see how that goes.
You know what we should do?
No, what should we do?
We should make a new stream goal. And since you're on most of the time, we'll do this. I'm going to send you a video link, Mom.
Okay.
This is a clip from Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Okay, the show, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can't play this on the air, but you can watch this.
Okay.
It's a loop of a 15-second clip,
Okay.
but still. I will send you the link to your Skype.
Okay, let me get my Skype awake here. My Skype does not wake up by default.
And never does anymore.
It does on my other
But
computer,
anyway.
just not on this one.
But this is an
Right
hour
here.
loop of about a 15-second clip. I think we ought to find the music, make you do the Zemo dance.
The Zemo dance?
Watch the clip
I'm watching.
for 15
I'm watching.
seconds. Because that's the person who plays Zemo, the Winter Soldier in the scene. Just make you dance to techno music for 5 minutes on stream.
I can do that. I can look like Peter Parker. This is 1 hour of dancing Zemo.
Officially released by Marvel. Think about that.
Wow.
They looped this thing together for an hour.
Yeah, of course I've been to enough raves where you do the techno for an hour. Everybody is just soaked in sweat, having a good old time.
A 1 hour techno.
Oh
Right.
no, they're like 6 or 8 hours. They're really long. But usually about an hour to 2 hours is about my limit. And they try to, at least the raves I've been to, they're usually at conventions. So they encourage you to stay for like an hour to 2 hours so everybody gets a chance. But I've stood outside in the rain for 3 to 4 hours to get into the dances.
I remember
As-
back in
as-
the days when I went to like techno parties, you paid like $80, $90 for 8 hours of like
Well,
good music. Dang.
these are always free, so that's why they try and get everybody
Okay,
in.
this was like it was a concert, right? But you paid like what, $90? Not
Wow.
even $90, and there was like 4 big names and
Wow.
DJs, and it was just like 8 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, ours is just usually pre-recorded music, but again, it's free. It's rare that they'd have a live band. But I still enjoy that kind of thing. I still like going to mosh pits and stuff like that. I may be old, but I'm not dead yet.
Well, it was actually quite funny because when I went to those like techno parties with like, you saw, well, now they're kids or young, right? But there were like
Really?
people at the age of like 22, 23, and there were people up. I think one of the oldest guy I met in there, he was like a bit over 50 years old. And the funny thing is that it was the hardest goa, trance, psytrance, whatever. He was standing in his Metallica t-shirt and a cowboy hat. And then you have the typical youngsters with like angel wings and
Oh yeah.
and buffalo shoes and high on whatever drugs they were using, right?
Yeah, I know they're on something. I don't usually ask too much because they're not supposed to be, and a lot of times they're underage, but at least at the convention, nobody's driving. There might be 14 people slowing. No, they generally, it's one of those things where you've got 15 people in a room. I mean, first convention I went to, we had 8 people in the room. We'd only planned to have 2 in it. And we kept running into people we knew who didn't have a hotel room, and you can sleep on the floor. Yeah, so I got up one morning, and there's people sleeping everywhere, including, people in the bathtub. And I wound up sleeping on the floor between the patio window and the bed because that's the only place I won't get stepped on during the middle of the night.
But then again, the parties I went to, it was like, I think was it about 500-600 people that there was actually room for.
Mm-hmm.
because it was such a small venue, and the people going there was almost the same people going.
Wow.
So you start knowing the doormen and the security people, and if they patted you down for drugs, all people going in were patted down for drugs, right?
Yeah.
And when I was, it was like every second there was like two concert, like every second month, and they started
Wow.
to know you, so they just guided you and said, yeah, just go ahead, we know you, you've been
Wow.
here so many times before, so just go in. And then
Usually,
of course then of course there were the bad kids that they knew sometimes would have something on them, so they, they patted them down.
well, the cool thing with the raves was after the rave was, well, while it was going on, there would be rooms going on with various animes. Okay, that's fine. I like animes as much as the next person, probably more than the next person. But of course, in the middle of the night, it's mostly hentai. So I'd go in and watch some hentai, and after a while, head back to the room. And more than once, I'd leave the room and realize that the people who were staying in the room, friends of my son, were walking out at the same time I was, and there was this really awkward silence. It's his mom. She was in the room with us.
I actually remember some of the parties I went to, some of the concerts. I actually met a couple a few times there, and it was a mom and her daughter, both into this science trance, go out, party, raving thing. So it was a mom and a daughter.
Yeah.
So funny.
Well, I went with my son.
Yeah, but it's just not. It's just rare that you see, a parent and their kid to a big concert, right?
That's true. That's true. Speaking of parents and children going to conventions together, let's talk about the upcoming two Star Trek conventions. The August Star Trek convention, which is going to actually not be a Star Trek convention because they don't have the license to call it Star Trek, but he has 105 Star Trek related guests, so I guess you can call it Star Trek, will be August 5th to the 11th, 11th to the 15th, something like that.
Yep.
And that's going to be the one in Las Vegas. That is the 10th officially through the 15th. And we are planning to be there with the Darkmom Consortium and Strike Group Armada. But we're trying to raise some funds. So, we're asking for donations.
Raising funds makes things a little better, allows us to go out and do stuff. Well, as in we can go
do
get
things
booths set up better.
Yeah.
We can have we can live stream some stuff while we're out there. We can't live stream the panels, but we can come back to the booth, fire up the camera
for you,
and give you reports of what we find out.
I just saw an area on the things we changed yesterday, Mom. I'm amazed you didn't see it.
What was that?
It says the return to STLV 2020.
Oh, I did. Yeah, that's last year's stuff. We got to do 2021.
I just changed it.
Thank you.
Just changed it.
Yeah, we got.
Right.
But I mean, we're trying to do stuff so that.
Yeah, we're hoping to be able to do some interviews, probably with guests rather than with famous people. I mean, if anybody wants to talk to us, we'll certainly talk to them.
Yeah.
But then next year, 2022, it is going to be. Actually, it's going to be a year from right now, I understand, in Chicago. It will be an official Star Trek convention through ReadPop. And since that now makes it in my backyard, literally, we're going to do something. And Q Continuum is already planning to do a big meetup there, so he suggested, or one of us suggested, that we make it a big fleet meetup between the Q Continuum and the Strike Group Armada.
Wow.
Yeah.
If I can manage it, I will go.
Yep, you can. I mean, we've got some logistic issues, but the cool thing is it's easier to get stuff there.
Fix it.
All right, so why is my brain not working today?
I don't know. I don't know if in some cases it's easier to get some stuff there or not, but yeah.
Does that mean I may have to buy a airplane ticket and go all the way to Chicago?
Oh yeah, totally.
Wow, that means I need to get a new passport then at that time.
Well, yeah, you're going to have to learn how to speak English too.
Undskyld, hvad sagde du? I expect that at that time I can speak fluent Danish to you.
Oh God, not fluent, but you might be able to speak it slowly.
Okay. Let's
Like
see
you
what
have a
happens.
speech impediment.
I do. What is it? I bite my tongue or something? I don't bite my tongue. Something
I
about
just
us
said that.
Americans not being
No,
able
I
to
didn't say
speak.
bite your tongue. I said you're not used to use your tongue.
We're not used to using
Roll
our
your
tongues.
tongue.
Yeah,
You're
Oh,
used to you're more biting your lip. You're not using your tongue.
it sounds so wrong.
Like the phrase I gave you yesterday, right?
Yeah, the one I can't say.
Yes, exactly. That just proves my point.
Yes. But I'm working on it. Give me
Yes, you
points for
are.
working on it. I actually spent part of my lunch when I wasn't working on the book, working on my Danish. All right,
And
so
not the pastry.
my brain is not working. I put up a new donation goal, and I'm not seeing it on my screen here, which means I have to go fix something. And I can't do it while we're live.
Yes, you can.
I can't?
Yes, you can. You can just
Really?
put in a new donation goal. But maybe if it's beneath the layer, you have to
That's
put
a
it
thought.
over your layer in Streamlabs.
yeah.
This is a
You might have to
thought.
change your layer order.
Don't have to be on the
No,
top
it's
layer.
actually not in here.
Oh.
Oh, that's
No,
right, because
that's
this is
a-
the frame-based scene that DT put together. So I have to go pull it up onto here.
You copy it off the other one. Just
will.
go over to the other layer, copy, paste.
I think I killed the other one. Let me take a look here.
If you killed it, then that's not my fault.
No, that's not your fault. Did I say it was your fault? Mom's game?
We take no responsibility for user error.
No, the old one's there, but the new one's got a new name. So, or does it? Maybe it doesn't. All right.
Well, the layer, you can copy one layer, put it onto another scene. I've done that before.
Oops, wrong one.
So I get the cameras to match up when I'm online. Which also means when I screw that up, I gotta go change that again.
Let's see if I can try that.
Complete 3 different Gamma Quadrant skirmishes. Really?
Yeah, that's what we haven't done it yet. We're going to work on it.
I was just thinking, do they think they fixed it?
It worked the other day.
It worked. I got it all done today. So.
It was just because last time they had that event, it was like it didn't work.
No, it worked the last time.
Final battle doesn't work. Everything else seemed to.
Yeah, I just remember they once had like the same thing, and it didn't work. It didn't count, as far as I remember.
Well, one of them doesn't
Oh,
count.
one of them
Final
didn't
battle
count, yeah.
doesn't count for that. Yeah.
Okay, how the heck do I... bad word, I'll do it later.
And that's right. It's Saul's birthday.
It is Sav's birthday. All right, so can you see it up there at the top now? Pull it down there to the bottom.
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
0%.
Zero. Well,
$500 go. Come on.
Yep,
guys.
$500 in 17 days. That's our goal. Even though I'm saying it's Star Trek Las Vegas, it's not Star Trek Las Vegas. But whatever, you guys know what we mean. So yeah,
How messed up is it going to be for you if there's another Vegas convention next year?
well, it won't be Star Trek. And the official Star Trek will be in April. And it'll take all of my PTO from August. All of my PTO is going to get burned in August, and then everything I save up from August till April will get burned up in April. So there can't be another one because I'll simply not have enough vacation time to do anymore. Well, it looks like, even though there's 7 people out there, it looks like it's just the 3 of us in here. So would you folks like to do the Skirmishes, or sorry, the Gamma Quadrant Skirmishes?
Can you give me a few seconds here?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And while you're doing that, I think I will get a little bit more dilithium super quick here.
And then, of
Fast
course,
lithium.
comes the side project we still have to work on for you.
Oh, yeah. Well, My Wednesdays are now preoccupied with going back to class. It's going to be kind of an intense 4 months here.
As far as points go for next year, we'll see what develops. We'll see what the devs decide they want to do too. Because you know, if STO is not out of that new in Chicago, then that suddenly gets a little more interesting, doesn't it?
It does, but we were there without them officially the last time around.
Yeah.
And we had some fun.
Sure. What was the last one officially? We're in their backyard technically, so.
Yeah, well, still.
Yeah.
Well, kind of in their backyard. Closer to their backyard than to mine, at least. I'm just running around here getting dilithium. I'll wait for Pi to come back. So anyway, we are putting up a GoFundMe, which I realize we've done before, but we actually have some prizes this time.
Ooh, prizes.
Yes, prizes. For everything from $5 contributions up to... Well, I mean, if somebody wants to give us a ridiculous amount of money, we'll do something crazy. Like, we'll get you a good gaming chair, and we'll take it to as many voice actors as possible to get it signed.
Good luck.
All right, we're at 96. Let's go turn in that. Eee. Over the top.
So, what faction are we doing?
Yes,
Okay. Good.
I don't care. What do you want to do? All right, how long did that take me? Under 2 minutes? Minute and a half?
I'm asking you because
No.
I'm at the character selection screen.
No, I was running around doing the staging area on New Romulus. It took me, what, 2 minutes? At most?
Something like that, yeah.
720 dilithium every time, and it's got a 30-second cooldown. I mean, if you're seriously shy on dilithium, go run New Romulus. And if you're really smart, you start up a new tune, never have them do New Romulus, and then you can share it from your other account to this one. Over and over and over and over and over. Because. All right, do you want to do Federation or do you want to do KDF?
Doesn't matter to me.
Pi?
What are you on?
I don't care.
No, I'm asking what character are you on?
I'm on Kethsa. She is a Romulan. She's not going to do the skirmish because I really need to kind of tweak her ship a little bit. Who was I running this morning that I was having some fun with? I was running a... oh, you know what? Let's go KDF. Because I was running Ketha, my alien, this morning. And I tweaked her build a little bit. She's running a Ferengi ship. I think the Nandi. And I didn't change her weaponry, but I went ahead and redid all of her stations. And I redid some of the traits. And I redid some of the skills. I have to redo the spec tree, but that's okay. And she was having some fun. So if you would like to join us for a KDF version of the Gamma Quadrant Skirmishes, give me an X in chat. Hey, Wolfie! Hi, we were just talking smack about you.
Hey,
And we
Wolfie.
weren't really talking smack about you.
You ought to join us in voice because they're just talking smack about you. She's lying when she says they're not.
I was telling him about seeing you this morning on the channel. You and Q, it was cool.
I'm still amazed, Mom, you're not looking at your stream.
I am looking at my stream. It's right there. Why would you think I'm not looking at it? I can see Wolfie saying ha 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 ha.
Okay.
No, I'm curious. Is that what you meant? No, the stream's right over here, Pi.
Okay.
And the game's right over here. And in between is my jar of pencils.
Okay. I just don't think you have your full attention on the stream, but it's fair enough. You'll probably find out eventually.
I don't see anything besides Wolfie. What do you mean,
Then you're not
oh my
looking
God.
at the stream.
Jeez. Wow. Thank you. Wow, thank you so much.
Finally, she saw it.
I wasn't looking at that part. I didn't think I was going to see anything like that. Wow. Thank you, Pi.
You're welcome.
Well, just for that, when you come to Star Trek Chicago in 2022, we'll find a good place for you to stay. Like, with us. Then you can meet my doggos.
And when are you coming over here so we can use your Danish?
Actually, I'd hope to do it in 2022 also.
Then I don't need to
See,
use my
well-
language. I can just say, "Yep, Mom, you go order."
Yep. Hey, I can get us a sandwich, a beer, and an ice cream.
That's fair enough.
And a
Well,
lemon
But she
and
can't
a
find the
tomato.
bathroom.
Pardon?
But she can't find the bathroom.
No, but that wasn't today's class, so maybe I'll be able to find the
Oh,
bathroom.
but she knows how to say behind the door there is a dog, right? Because every Danish needs to know how to say there's a dog behind your door.
There's a
Whatever.
dog behind your door. No, dog is hoon.
Oh boy, now I'm starting to think. Does your dog bite? No. Dog bites him. You said your dog does not bite. That is not my dog.
That's such a dad joke, TT.
That was Pink Panther, actually.
It sounds like
It's
Pink
one of
Panther, but it's still a dad joke.
Inspector Clouseau.
All right. Where's the Gamma Quadrant?
You really want a dad joke? I can
Hey,
give you a
the
real
wormhole?
dad joke. Ready for a real dad joke?
Okay.
Take the wormhole at DS9, or take the
Guy
Titan
goes to
spear.
a pool. Guy goes to a pool. Looks at the water. Looks at this guy who's cleaning up. How's water? Lukewarm. Goes, gets on the dive board, dives in. It's freezing. He's coming. You said the water was warm. I don't know. Lukewarm to me.
All right. We got enough bad jokes going on here today. All right, we'll go there.
Yeah, Darkmom Consortium. We're going to give you bad humor that makes mom still laugh. So how bad
Yes.
could it be?
I told
What
you
water are you drinking today, Mom?
today I am drinking LaCroix, or as they say it, LaCroix, coconut water. It's not
I
like
never
coconut water. I'm going to tell you, this stuff sucks. Don't buy this one. This one is not tasty, but it's the last can and now I'm done with it. Blech.
Get over to the Gamma Quadrant and we're in final assault land.
Wisconsin of Hillman Brewing Company and distributor of National Beverage Corporation.
What, LaCroix?
Yeah, I'm just looking at it.
LaCroix
It's just-
beer. LaCroix, Wisconsin.
I was just looking at it. It says like a tasteful alternative to sugar-filled sodas and juice.
I will
This
say, with the
water-
exception of the
carbonated.
coconut and the key lime are awful. The other flavors that I've tried have been very good.
It says this water. I'm just reading the Danish, like where you can buy it. You can apparently buy it here in Denmark as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, from some import shop, right?
Wow.
This water is carbonated. It has no carbohydrates or sweeteners and is fully natural.
Maybe we should be running. Maybe we should contact these people and just run commercials for them. We're pimping them on air.
Hello.
What?
Hi, Wolfie.
Hey, Wolfie.
Hey, how are you guys today?
We're good. How are you doing?
I'm doing
Doing
good.
great. Doing great. Playing with a new microphone.
Oh, you've got a new microphone?
Yes, he bought himself a new toy.
I
New
bought
toys
us a
out.
new toy for. I bought us a new toy for the convention.
Yes.
Just the fact that I bought it and I'm using it now is just bonus.
You're practicing. You're practicing with it.
And making sure
Finding
it
out
works.
its capabilities. Yeah, gotta make sure it works.
Okay, I'm in the Gamma Quadrant. Where are we going?
We're all again.
Oh, damn it! It's on cooldown.
It is. It's
Yeah.
got 6
no,
minutes.
It's 6 minutes on 5, and then another couple minutes. So you
Hang
got
on a
about
second.
8
Let's
minutes
see
to
what we
murder.
got here. But there's a whole bunch open. Let's see if anything else is open.
They all have the same cooldown. eventually.
Really? Well, that's
Really?
annoying.
Yes. Very annoying.
It is annoying.
So you guys are doing the skirmishes, right?
Yes, yes. Did you want to join us?
You can join us.
I'm
You can become one of us.
Oh, I just got an accolade. Why did I get an accolade?
Oh, well,
What did you
maybe
do?
I
Because you
enjoy it.
haven't been to, he hasn't been to the Gamma Quadrant with that tune, and he's been
Ah.
Apparently not.
I should probably get out my laptop and run the
No,
simultaneous.
because I played home on this tune and everything. Maybe I just weren't in that specific sector.
You
Oh.
you transwarp to home, you transwarp back, you don't
Yeah.
travel.
Wolfie, you're Federation and we're KDF.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot. Let me quickly swap
Oh, okay.
over,
You
shall
got you got 6 minutes. Plenty of time.
I? Oh, okay.
Technically, you got about 8 minutes because, as Mom keeps forgetting, there's a cooldown after the final battle.
Oi.
Oh. So we have 8 minutes to kill today. So,
Sounds
I
like
guess right now we're giving ship advice.
8 minutes to kill sounds like the title of a film noir or a western.
8 minutes. 8 minutes
to kill.
8 minutes to a kill. That's a noir movie. 8 minutes to a kill.
Speaking of film noir, and this has nothing to do with it, for those of you who are working on your various Star Trek Online stories, don't forget you can still post them to our fleet, and once we get the new website up, we'll open up a little bit different story posting channel.
Is this the website you keep wanting to talk about, but then we never talk about?
That's the one.
You know, the time everybody has to sit down and talk for hours and brainstorm and, the usual.
Well,
Yeah.
hey, we talked yesterday. And we got to talk to the nice folks from PRS last night.
Yeah.
Which was
The
very
who,
nice.
the what now?
Pilot review show.
Ah,
The very nice people who helped us out at the convention 2 years ago.
Wasn't last night for me, but yeah.
When
Oh,
was it
there's
for you?
enough. There's
Yesterday-
enough.
Was it
Yesterday
yesterday
afternoon? Okay.
Yeah. Pretty early in the afternoon, so I don't know what. Mom's losing track of time.
Oh,
Ooh,
Feh.
I is trolled today.
get yourself out here to the Gamma Quadrant. If you're at Drozana, probably easiest way is transwarp to DS9 and then jump in the wormhole.
yeah, or Dyson Sphere.
Or Dyson Sphere.
Or cue
I
the whole
was-
mission.
Yeah.
So here's the question for you, Pi. We were going to start running some commercials here. Sorry, folks, but we're going to start running some commercials. Not a lot. But I'm not sure where I go to do it. I was going to ask Duffy, and I haven't seen him for the last hour.
Because Duffy's
Duffy-
doing his own stream, Mom.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
how
been
dare
live
he?
before you guys started your stream.
How dare he have a life that doesn't revolve around us?
I'm just more concerned, is she playing Star Trek or is she playing like...
Yes, he's playing
Yeah.
Star Trek.
He's
Oh,
doing
okay.
Star Trek.
You
I
look,
couldn't
you look,
watch
don't
him
you
because
follow
my-
his channel, Pi? Are you
I
a
do,
bad
but I
person
didn't
to
have-
our friend?
No, but I didn't have the Switch open to see his channel.
So you're now watching us on Twitch.
I am,
Oh.
but I'm following so many different channels. He was actually way down in the bottom.
Ah,
Are you following Amarath again?
Speaking of, what is she doing?
Stay away from her. She's gonna give you a heart attack.
She's playing some, I don't know, she's playing some weird game. I don't know what it's...
No, don't go
Yeah.
down that rabbit hole. No,
Oh, no,
don't.
Don't go there, Pi. Don't do it. You'll
Don't.
regret it.
I'm not going to watch
No.
it. I'm not going to watch it. She's not on the banana.
She's not on the.
Not on the banana, not interested.
All right.
Literally after we get done with stream, just to give everybody who's listening some context to this insanity, here's what happens. We'll hang around after show, and maybe if we start doing Patreon, we'll invite people to join us for these after show parties. Never know. But then we just kind of get to watching stuff, and then I don't know who brought it up, but there's this popular streamer called Amaranth. We're not going to go into it, but basically, pretty girl in her own little blow-up hot tub, and she was riding an inflatable banana, and Pi goes off on this for like, I don't know, half the night. It seems like.
Because I can't wrap my head around why there are so many people watching it.
Because it's a pretty redhead in a bikini in a hot tub.
Okay.
I mean, I can kind of understand that.
Yeah, I understand it. It was just like,
Hey,
yeah.
Wolfie, you need to get over here.
Yeah, the thingamabob doesn't work.
Which thingamabob?
Gateway. The Dyson Sphere gateway doesn't work. I keep seeing Drazana Station. I'm no longer there.
You need to build
Okay.
the Alpha Quadrant and the Bajoran wormhole. Basically, you need to get to DS9.
Okay, when you go to Dyson Sphere, what?
She's in the Beta Quadrant. She's not even in the Alpha Quadrants.
Right.
Dyson Sphere, unless you did the Gamma missions, you can't get here.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, you need to go to. Can you transwarp to Defura? Hey, Duffy's raiding us. Hi, Duffy.
Hey, welcome Paragon Gaming. Mom, do you have a shout out for them? Is there actual shout outs for people who raid us now?
there is. Just
Oh.
type it.
There is.
How do I type it?
!SO space and then his username. So !SO, yes. Yay.
Woohoo! Hey,
Oh, yes,
hey.
it'll
Oh,
pop
and there's a
up on
Mar
screen
Hawkman there,
later.
too. Thank you, Mar Hawkman.
No, you didn't, Mom.
I got it, but Mar Hawkman did it right after I did it. Good.
Yeah, but it doesn't work for,
Yeah, but at least I could have copy-pasted his.
let me see here if I can
See, it
actually
works for
change.
me.
Hi, Duffy. Hi, Mar Hawkman.
We're all right. Jump off the kids for us. I love that.
Yeah, we charge for babysitting. Okay.
There we go.
There
I
you
see.
go. We're good. So Duffy, got a question for you.
Works for me out of here too. So we can all do shout outs. Yay. But
Hey.
we need a little graphic to pop up later.
From VIPs and up can do shoutouts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Duffy, how do I run a commercial on this? I know there's some link to it, and
You mean running an ad on Twitch?
Yeah.
yeah,
I told you
yes,
go to your dashboard.
yeah.
Oh, it'll join us on voice. Yay.
Thank you.
Go to your dashboard where you have all the buttons, right? Your creator dashboard where
Oh,
you
thank
have
you.
like all
Okay.
the links to your left side, and then you should have like a few buttons says run X amount of run like 30-second ad break or 1 minute ad break.
Yeah, run the 3-minute one though. But,
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
yeah.
So-
If you click on the plus,
Mm-hmm.
you said you have like a predefined like 5 or 6 boxes. If you click on the plus sign, the plus box, you can add more. So there's like, and you scroll down, there's like a 3-minute ad, and there's a 2:30, and yeah, you can just add.
Oh, okay.
the
I
ones
see
you want.
him.
And then you can add like hot buttons, right? So you can just click 1 minute ad, and then it runs some 1 minute ad.
Got it. Okay.
The 3-minute apparently is a better way to do it. So we're going to do 3-minute ads.
Okay. I suppose we ought to go hit something here.
Should I do it?
Ooh.
We got
Yes.
about 20 minutes. If you're going to do top of the hour, we got about 20 minutes. So.
I know.
So do you want me to click the 3-minute ad break?
When we hit the top of the hour, yes. But I've got to do
How
one
about
thing
the
here.
hour? Okay.
Because
Sounds
right
good.
now I'm
But
hearing
you can't
me.
run them all the time. There's like a countdown. So if you run a 3-minute ad, I can't remember. It's like 20 minutes, 40 minutes cooldown, something.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Okay, I can't remember.
All right. Green.
Right. Yeah.
Uh,
That's what I'm
Everybody
gonna
go
do.
over to the green square.
okay. Oh, that actually is not necessary. You can just queue it from.
Oh, you can?
So if you go down, and queue it, it will just run as a normal TFO.
What do you mean go down and queue it?
So if you go down to the green
You
one,
have, to get, you have to get to the green square. I mean, you can't
Yeah.
do it from the map.
Well,
you
yeah,
have to go to the green square,
Well,
and then you queue it, and then it will queue it for all of us.
I know.
Okay.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure we're all going for green.
Oh, we're good
It's
for
trying
green.
to get there, but my boat is slower than grass that grows.
I'm here right now. I can cue it if I was in charge, but yeah.
Walmar Hawkman, yes, there are going to be days when it'll be easier to run a AFK while I reheat the coffee type thing.
Yeah.
You
that's
may think it's
basically
an
what you do.
ad. It's me going to the bathroom or getting a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got to start making
But-
some revenue here.
Well-
Though I will say we made, aside from Pi's very generous donation, thank you, Pi, we also made a bit of money from a book today, so yay. And we're almost 23,000 words into the new book.
Remember, you can go into Stream Elements and add a donation.
Yes, I do remember that.
Okay.
So, just to add something for the ads thing,
Mm-hmm.
when you run an ad, it gets rid of your pre-roll.
Right. Yay.
And there is a timer that you can set up in your dashboard that'll tell you how much time you have left on off your pre-roll or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We will.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
We will.
I can show you that later.
Okay.
Wee woo did it. Wee woo. There we go. That's one we need to report on.
The Herc are swarming the debris in this sector.
Well, now we've got it.
The Herc are swarming the debris
That's
in this
right.
sector. The
What
Herc
are we doing here?
reinforcing their
Shoot
flagship
asteroids,
carrier
crystal
with
fragments, blah, blah, blah. Make
Yeah,
bombs.
get the asteroid collected, and then start shooting at it, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's the one.
The closer you get, the quicker it goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you do actually drag the asteroids into it, right?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Well, they follow you, right?
They
You blow up the asteroid. You tractor beam in 3 basically missile shots with it.
and then you get an extra key on your tray where you can fire it.
Okay.
So it's similar to the Harpang thing.
I've just been shooting the heck out of the mothership anyway, so.
Yeah,
No,
if you don't.
you can't shoot the mothership. That's why you need to. That's why
Well,
you need
you can
the asteroid.
shoot it, but it's not very effective.
It's not gonna work. It's just immune.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, mine magically appeared down here in my tray.
I accidentally found a whole bunch of them, and they are currently busy killing me.
You're just making it easier for the next person then.
This is really annoying because you collect torpedoes. Now I got them. Right. Thank you.
And you have to fire them off.
Yes. And then you go collect 2 new. Or 3 new. But it doesn't help shooting it because it's just immune.
Right.
Yeah, it's just it's hard. This belt's giving it hard to shoot.
Well, even though it's immune, shooting it does grab the threat. There is benefit.
Well, we will only run commercials until we get enough money to afford Vegas without killing ourselves financially again. The again being the
It gets
critical phrase.
expensive. Yeah, I mean we killed ourselves a couple of years in a row.
Go.
I mean, last year being canceled was terrible, but it was a decent enough break to allow
Yeah.
me to build stuff and things ready for this year. But
Well, it's also understandable too why they.
Yeah,
This swarmers are relentless.
it's not an inexpensive bad habit of ours.
it's not inexpensive to do this.
I got 1 torpedo left, or asteroid.
Shoot.
I am.
Well,
There we go.
Should be
I
dead.
like how you're making that asteroid spin there, Mom.
Yep. Up.
Yay!
Yay! That was really challenging. It was really cool how it went.
Really was. I mean, running with you guys sometimes. Let's be honest. What are we doing? I don't know.
You know.
We're doing everything.
All right, we're going north to the red one. Woo! We probably don't need to hit that thing.
We might need to reteam, but
Yeah, we do.
Okay. Give me a sec here.
blue one's actually probably
blue one's probably
Well,
the easiest one of them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
blue one
breakfast
isn't.
circle.
That's just
Blue,
pew pew
blue
pew
one's the
pew pew.
slowest one.
Do you want to do
one's-
red or do you
blue
want to do
one-
blue next?
We have to
Red.
do. Well, just pick red. Which is
Red,
closest to red.
red's important to do, yeah.
Okay.
Red's one. Blue's the last one, which is going to be,
Got
You
everyone
gotta do
here?
You gotta do all 3 for the universal.
yeah.
Right.
Gotta do all 3 for the universal, but blue's the one that goes slowest.
Wee woo?
Yeah, we will.
We will.
Okay, we will.
I got a beep. It went beep.
I got a wee woo.
I got a rock.
In a hard place?
That's where we're going to be. Or is it going to be, I want to rock? Or perhaps, I hear rock and or roll.
I see Big Papa Tart is on tonight.
Hello, Big Papa Tot.
Oh no, if he's
Hello,
here, he's just playing.
Hawkman.
Yeah, yeah.
Not-
And everybody's here tonight. Yay.
yeah.
Yeah, well, everyone's online today.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
It's
figure.
Monday. Yeah, yesterday.
Oh,
we
this
were
one
trying
is the easiest one. That's just pew pew pew
Yeah.
pew, right?
just find the mothership and shoot it.
Let's see if I time
Yeah.
out here.
I think the red one still has asteroids, the asteroid gimmick, but I don't think it's.
No, this one does not have the asteroid gimmick. It is just murder.
Oh, you said the blue one.
The blue one's pretty much.
Blue
Clearly.
one's a defense thing. It's easy too. This one's just kill the hive ship. That's going to be ahead of us.
Die easy. Watch me.
But we helped you with your ship. You should be healthier now.
Yeah, but I still need to upgrade it a bit and all that.
True.
There's stuff still to do for a Wolfie ship. Make it even better, but
Well, Swarm Not Wasted asked for a little help this week, so he will be posting his ship in the
Swarm
ship build off,
Good.
so we know what he's looking at.
Oh wow!
Swear I'm not wasted. Need to know also one other thing, which is more what you have available. You don't tell us what you guys don't tell us what you have available. It gets a lot harder to do this.
Oh, so far I'm surviving, but I'm on the far outskirts.
There's not a lot of hive
Well,
left, so
Time's dead.
There we go. Forget about the hive. Just go for the dreadnought.
The hive is the dreadnought.
Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, yeah. Forget about the swarmers, and then we just go straight for the dreadnought.
Well, I think I was doing a critical job of keeping some of them busy.
you're keeping the swarmers off our back.
It helps. Everything helps.
Richie.
I am.
Mom can bring out her 100k tank or some of this. We're going blue. Dang it. Because I feel the blues.
Why did my green not disappear?
Because green is still going.
Oh,
It's
okay.
going to stay on there for 100%.
Ah.
Red filled up, which is why we have to get that fairly quick. Green fills up faster. Blue is the slowest one because it's time gated.
I just now someone asking me in chat for if someone wants to join them on Synthwave KDF.
Yeah, that's
Um,
boom.
I don't hate anything easily, but I hate Synthwave.
Why? I don't like it, but why do you hate it?
I do. I don't know, maybe it's just because every other ship is overpowered. I don't know. Maybe
I must
it's
admit, Synthwave is also not my favorite because it's just going around, effing it away, go another place, effing it away, and then sometimes shoot.
yeah.
You know, I found something. I was able to do something very weird the other day.
I don't know that we need to know about that.
Oh, don't worry, it's STO related. No,
We will.
actually,
Woo-woo.
I queued up. I queued up and was able to run a Starbase 1 Elite myself. Mind
Yes,
you, I did
yes.
an AFK,
Long-range
AFK thing on there just because I needed the Elite marks, but
Long-range sensors have detected a
yeah.
massive.
Who's going where?
Long-range sensors have detected.
I'm happy to go left.
Okay.
So that looks like it's Gamma.
Yeah, looks like I'm just going straight ahead to Alpha.
Okay.
Seems I'm alone over here, but that's fine.
Well, but there's
Which-
5 of us here, so.
I'll come and help you. I don't know how much help I'll be, but I'll come and help you.
Moral
He
support.
needs all the help he can get.
Moral
Just
support.
go up to him, go rah rah. You can do
No,
it.
I see me and Mom are at the same place. I'm at Gamma. Okay, there's no one at the other one.
Got Alpha and Beta in my sights. And an evil ship.
I'll go to Beta.
Since I'm just shooting things, is there something we're supposed to be doing here? Just shoot things.
Just
We're defending satellites. It's all. This is why it's 5 minutes.
Disintegrate, you little buggers.
God.
Who's on Alpha?
I
Are you
don't
doing
know.
okay at Alpha, DT?
I'm by myself here. Yeah, I'm doing okay.
Okay. Who's this?
Be right back. I'm gonna grab a bite.
Enjoy, man.
Welcome. Bring us back food.
Oops. I think I just did something I wasn't supposed to.
It's not like there's an optional that you can mess up here.
Yeah, but you could fail this technically if you were small.
I clicked on threatening stance by accident.
There's nothing wrong with that. It just makes you more tasty to these guys.
I'm already basically marshmallow.
Oh, the targeting is really turned to the worst. in this
Yeah,
game.
yeah, my targeting's horrible today.
Oh no, it's got a shield up. Wait, there's 2 of them.
Who's got the
Tiny
hive?
little bug.
I don't even know where the hive is right now, so.
I'm not seeing it down here.
I'm at Beta. I don't see it. Or I'm
Maybe
at
it's not
Beta.
here yet.
I just see all the assembly. That's about it.
I've got a bunch of Ravagers, no assemblies.
There's the capital ship. I see it.
Do you need help with it?
I'm just going there. If somebody can cover beta.
Okay. Oopsie.
I can't cover beta.
I'm on my way to beta. Get killed if I stay here.
It's almost there. There you go.
only have a minute left.
Hull integrity below 50%.
Cheeky. Here we go.
Like I said,
We
it's
survived.
It's just time gated.
I didn't die. Yippee.
Yay!
That's a good thing.
Yay, we're good. Yay, we're so awesome.
Yay.
Yay.
Perfect timing too. It's coming up on
Yep.
7:58 here.
Come up.
All right, folks, we're gonna take something we haven't done before. We're gonna take a commercial break here.
Welcome to the first Darkmom commercial break.
'Cause-
Enjoy your stay.
We need to raise some funds. If you don't like commercials, donate to us. We'll have a GoFundMe up in the not too distant future. But for the moment, here we go. Do I turn off the mics when we do this?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll just go kill the cat.
course, there's a
And
light.
welcome back to the Darkmom Consortium. Hope you enjoyed our commercials. Yay! We
I
promise.
didn't get any.
Yeah, I didn't get any either.
I didn't
Because you're the
see,
Usually I don't, but
I didn't see on my PC or on my tablet the ads.
but hey, we're running ads. They're to help
Yeah,
raise
I
money
thi-
so we can do more fun stuff for you guys.
It's
After
because you're
all,
not
we're-
sub to the channel, DT. That's why you get the commercial.
Oh, okay, that makes some sense.
I'm not subbing to the channel because I'm doing admin stuff here, and I can sub to other people and support them too.
Yep. Well, that makes some sense. So we had thought that we would kind of structure each hour a little bit differently. So for the next hour, we're going to run some random TFOs.
While we do that, let me change.
I can hear my phone ringing in the background. Oh, Pi, thank you for all the lovely donations and subs you've given people.
Oh, he won't get a commercial.
Pardon?
No, he won't get a commercial.
Yeah, but how are we going to know when we're running a commercial? I know, I'll have to pick it up on my laptop. So I'll have to add the laptop to it as
You can see it
well.
on your dashboard.
I can see it on my
I
dashboard.
believe when you run it on your dashboard, I actually think there's a countdown.
That
There
could
should
be.
be.
Yeah, so when you click on the 3-minute ad, I think that changes to like a countdown. There's like X amount of seconds left on the commercial.
Okay.
Is the dashboard? Are we talking the Streamlabs dashboard?
Yeah.
No,
Twitch
no,
dashboard.
Twitch dashboard.
Yeah. Twitch dashboard, which I have to figure out how to get to again.
Oh,
No problem. I'll worry about that later.
Yeah, now that they told me where it is, it's easy. And it also makes it
Okay.
easier for rating channels now that I know where it is.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
I can get
technical
to the
stuff.
mod action. I'm in the mod dashboard right now, but yeah, so we needed that for something else later. So
All right, I'm going to switch over to a
here.
Federation tune here, and we can run some Federation TFOs if that works for folks.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
have to be rude, and
Are you
I'm
leaving
gonna-
us now? You go murder a pillow.
I'm gonna go murderize a pillow.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I do not blame you.
It's already 2 a.m. in the morning
Yep.
for me.
But you got to run with us and have fun.
We got to run with you.
And what is your excuse, Wolfie? Except that it's 2 a.m.
Hold on, you went to bed at 2 a.m. last night, Pi.
I'm
Yeah,
tired.
and it's 2 a.m. here as well.
Oh, see?
Pie, how about this for a reason? If you don't let her murderize the pillow, she might make you a carcass in the drawer.
Sure.
Ah, think about it.
I got a few cats here if you want, more carcasses in your drawer.
They're always welcome, dead or alive.
Poor cats.
I love cats.
Yes, but you can't eat a whole
But you
one by
don't know
yourself.
mine. You don't know my cats. So
You have nice kitties.
I know.
You
Yeah,
just say
they're
they're evil.
Kitties are never evil.
He's prejudiced against kitties.
Ooh, this is an awful build. No wonder I don't like it.
So are we playing Fed? Are we playing?
Yeah, we're
NES?
playing Fed. We're playing Fed this time
Let's
around.
drop your build. Let's
No,
see
let's
what-
not do
so-
it. It's just a garbage Polaron build, and it's not a main build, so I don't worry about it.
Yeah, you
I'll
can-
grab my good build. Then we can have
So
some fun.
I need to change his build. I think I'm going for the Chili shields. He's flying a pilot ship, and he really needs the shield. So I'm thinking of using the Chili thing.
The Tilly ones are good.
Yeah.
The 2-piece. Or
Well,
you're gonna go one
Also
piece or
for an
2-piece?
escort.
Good night, guys.
Good night,
Good night.
Wolfie.
Good
Thank you
night,
for
Wolfie.
joining us.
It's a
Is it
pleasure.
also good? Is the Tilly shield and stuff also good for an escort?
Yeah.
It's a good tanky point for a lot of ships. People do recommend the 2-piece if you're having problems surviving. If you're blowing up stuff fast enough, then people don't seem to worry at that.
The max
But,
shield
yeah.
capacity is excellent. The regeneration is quite good. Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't be just a good all-purpose shield. Obviously, the set is fantastic, but the shield itself is good.
Shield
He's
stuff is
just
good. Yeah.
straight stun. Let me see here. What is he flying? Oh, he doesn't even have an X token on this one. Wow. I'm just wondering, does this have a fleet version?
Of what?
The
What?
Andorian pilot escorts. I'm just wondering if they have.
I don't know. I'd have to go to a shipyard.
I just
Well,
want to
there's
see
one
if
way
they
to find out,
have.
but
Let me see
if they
here.
have- If they have a fleet version, always get the
Okay.
fleet version.
Let me see. Doesn't seem like it. Planes can be obtained, ships can be purchased individually, blah blah blah. No, doesn't seem it has a fleet version. No. Doesn't have a fleet version. That's
Pot, be a pig.
dang
That's
it.
right.
It doesn't have one.
I may have picked the wrong ship today for his build.
It's an old ship.
Sorry. I'm just having fun with the mic, so I just grab it. And then I whisper into it very softly and go. But it gets really loud when I do that, so it gets really obvious. Now, should we do something fun? Let's do something fun. And West style.
Will Pi find the right ship in time? Will these random TFOs be able to go off? Stay tuned tomorrow. Same Darkmom time. Same Darkmom channel.
Mom's realizing I'm having way too much fun on these
yeah.
things now.
Definitely.
Oh, wow, he needs to rebuild his dilithium. He only got like 10,000.
Yeah, I've been
Reputation mode.
trying to rebuild the lithium for a while now.
Same here. Because I'm actually going to really start working on one of my tactical tunes on top of this, too.
Well, I'm fine. Let's make 1 hour today or tomorrow dedicated to dilithium.
Yeah, I mean...
I think we're all in the boat right now.
You want to... Yeah. Actually, Jason, my main tune...
Mm-hmm.
Because really all I'm doing now is tweaking. The thing that I'm really low on with him, which is going to be the hard part, is energy credits.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, patrols are nice for picking up garbage to burn.
Yeah. My dilithium right now, after today's refinement, is 1,966,749.
Wow.
So, and I have 217,000 order refinement.
I got way too much stuff. Unfortunately, I happen to have 2 Lucari piezoelectric wrist apparatus, and only one person can have that. I can't give it to my tunes. I got way too much stuff.
Oh, wow. Maybe
Sorry, ISP hiccup there. Anyway, but yeah, with Jason, I get all the stuff I really need to build with dilithium and stuff like that is done. So all my fleets, all my reputation stuff's done. So basically, I can harvest marks whenever I want. And so dilithium I can build up pretty easily. Just takes time. The problem is DC is long.
I'm filling up the SGA project with 608 dilithium provisions.
Wow.
There we go. That's filled. Now it just needs 2 million EC.
So yeah, so basically every point is there. My Klingon, I might be lucky today, and I might be by the end of the night, I might be really close to that last level marauding, and then comes lots of Klingon randoms and lots of story missions to finish.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. I got too much stuff.
I mean, I just got to a point I decided to focus a lot on there because I still am trying to figure out what build I'm going to do there. And I'm kind of realizing if I can get enough material up there,
Yeah.
I might do something similar to what I just did on Jason to see what a science tune can do. And ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I'm gloating a little bit. I hit 400k over this weekend on my primary build.
Yep. Here I was thinking 118 was good, but I'll live with somebody else getting 400, and of course Augie's at 1.5 million, so
Yeah, but just to say right now, and somebody told me this, I'm apparently passed up Grumpy by a few slots.
Ooh. On the same ship, I presume.
Pretty much, yeah. I gotta imagine he's running a Gagarin. He runs a Gagarin 4, that stuff, so.
Alright. Give me an X if you'd like to team up for a random TFO.
Federation.
Federation, please.
Let me change tunes. Let me change over
Do I
tunes
have
here.
2 chain capacitors on this tune? Great, I've got 2
But,
chain capacitors. Count bind on equip. Oh, hold on. Holdy. I can give that to another player.
But with Jason, I need, like, there's a ship I need to get. That's not what I have a token for, and, yeah. Just minor stuff here and there, which is annoying. Which probably means that every couple of weeks I should buy like 10, 20 keys, and then when I get to 100, just do a freaking open night.
Okay, apparently I have a universal cutting tractor beam.
Borg's console, it's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be good for more of a science build, I think.
Okay.
But
Let's pull her over there then.
Oh, 40,000 fleet dilithium vouchers. Yay.
Yay! And that stuff is on myself. Okay, we're good there.
Means that
and
means we'll
we
SGA.
X'd, Mom. We X'd.
Yes, I'm setting you up. There you go.
When you have time, can you go to SGA and just make sure that the new projects are slotted, Mom?
Yes, I can. I don't think I'm on it right now. I think I'm on Hughes
No,
Heroes
I'm
at the moment.
just filling the 2 dilithium mine projects. So I just want to make sure that the new projects are slotted. So
Okie doke, I will do that.
and Spire as well. Just go through them because I'm slowly filling it now.
Alrighty. Are you guys ready? Does anybody else want to join us for some random TFO? This is the tune that doesn't need the dilithium, but oh well.
This needs dilithium.
Okay, I'm gonna queue us up.
Please do.
We will. Alright, let's see what we get. Bets anybody? Ground or space?
We're all ready for space, so it'll be ground.
No, I've got a machine gun. I'm good for ground. And I've got a zappy suit on.
Still need to do my daily, by the way.
Starbase 1.
No, the daily,
Listen up.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's what we're getting stuff this one. Hopefully we're on
You mean Synthwave or Bozeman?
Yeah.
We can do that next.
Or you can build model rockets.
Or we could build model rockets.
Yeah, but we just have to be careful because we can't play the some of the missions because of the music.
Yeah, I stay away from there.
Yeah.
Here they come.
Can't remember who
Technical-
got DC somewhat DMCA'd on that because of the playing that.
Well, if I know we're streaming, I try to stay away from the doorways.
Yeah. Oh wow, his train needs to be fixed. And he's flying with a beam overload. He's not even using beams.
That's
What
interesting.
are you talking about?
Like I said, I haven't played this tune for years. Or not years, but a
Oh,
long
the
time.
tune's out, yeah.
Yeah, it's my Delta agent. No, it's not. It's my cheese. It's my cheese character. It's called on Blur.
Maybe I should start a whole string of characters named after famous recipes.
Well, this guy, all of his ships are named after Jesus.
Oh, yes.
But I think this is Dragon Breath.
Yes, it is.
Brought the bright light without saying so.
Not me. Not knowingly, at least.
I don't even have that console on this ship, so
I don't think I do either. Nope, I don't have it on the ship.
unlike somebody, we need fireworks. We need a bright light. But nothing's working this. But I want to summon reinforcements.
I have a sneaky suspicion that all of his trades have been reset.
Yeah, all of mine were unset, so.
No, they're there. Wow.
So basically, what you're saying is the character's dead.
But then again, he's flying with a beam overload.
Without beams.
Without beams. Which doesn't really make much sense.
Yeah, so maybe you need to reset your
Why?
stations?
Yeah.
Maybe you actually need to go through and figure out what you want to do on that shit.
Like I said, it was my Delta recruit that I created and leveled and played all the missions, and then I just banged out a ship. And
Abandoned him. You left him alone, poor
You left
thing.
it. And the only reason he's looking at him now is because there'll be a couple more things to do in Delta recruit soon.
would be cool if they expanded the Delta recruit a bit with adding more
They
missions.
did expand a couple of things.
Do we know if it's gonna go to existing characters?
Yes,
Yes,
it
they've
does.
said that many times, and I keep hearing, "Is it you have to make a new character? Do you have one already? You have to make a new one?"
If you've got
No.
a tune that you didn't, you can finish up anything you didn't on the Delta recruits still from the old ones.
At any time, yeah, you can go
Yeah.
finish
just-
the
I
stuff on
haven't,
Delta
you
recruit
know-
right now.
It's just because I haven't been active for the last 2 weeks because I've had evening and night, so I haven't really.
Yeah, and if you want to start a new one, you can. As I said, I'm not going to start a new one on this account because I never finished up my old ones, but I will on my new account.
Yeah, I may do some on the alts. I might talk to somebody, see if they want me to build them a Delta recruit what's going on. Because I don't think they were around when they did that. Well, I brought a friend into the game and been helping them out at times when they're on, and it's sort of like, how can I make the ship be dead like yours? And they're right now at, they're at like level 20. It's like, you can't yet.
But I see a lot of reoccurring players coming back.
Yes, yeah. A lot of people
Like
came
people
back.
saying I haven't played for like 3 years. What have changed? Oh, a lot.
Yeah. And when did they say they had the biggest players involved again? Was that with the anniversary event? The most they've had since Gamma Quadrant came out.
Pulling on the two, pulling on the two thing.
Right. Hey, DT, your mic's getting a little muddy sounding. Not sure what that is.
Probably because I turned my head away.
Oh, that would do it.
I still have to find either something over in English to get a better spot or something else. But if I'm looking over here and I turn my head away, I get money selling, and I go back to this way looking towards the screen.
Roosevelt is in need of aid. Can you draw up some of those enemy ships?
Should pick up some of this loot, DT, if you need the EC.
I do, and that's why I just picked. Then everything that I can pick up, that I can see to be picked up, is picked up.
Cool.
What's in that box?
That's what we're gonna play now. What's in the box?
What's in the box? Da, 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 da.
I need to kill 3 Borg ships.
Oh, well, I think we can probably figure that one out for you. Ooh, man, running low on the car.
Brace for impact. Activating brace for impact increases no. Oh wow, improved unconventional tactics. Activating, oh that's the brace for impact. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, fine. Are people here?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I was just
We're
like,
here.
dead quiet.
I think we're all just cleaning up inventory and stuff like that right now.
Doing little projects here and there because, like I said, this is going to be a very different build on a different character in a different ship on a different day.
In a different quadrant.
Technically, yeah, because my other character was sitting in the beta or the alpha.
Speaking of weird things, I'm
Yes.
almost done watching Farscape. I'm just like, I still don't know if I like it.
Boy, I don't have an answer for that one.
There's no helping you there.
I love Farscape, but
Maybe it's just a different. Sometimes they're just those weird, dreams he gets in alternate worlds, and sometimes it's cartoons and his weird interaction with Scorpius. And it's just like, man,
well, it got interesting at times.
It did.
Oh,
and
okay.
I think that's why
Okay.
I kind of skipped it back in the days.
Okay, here it is. The Scorpius he interacts with is basically a neural clone put into his brain. It was meant to spy on him and get information out of him. So that's why he interacts with that, and nobody sees it. The cartoons, he had a head injury and was basically.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes when you see like science fiction series, like, and he had a head trauma, they do it in a bit more conventional way and not weird cartoons and him going back to, like, playing the Men in Black kind of thing.
He grew up on Bugs Bunny cartoons. I mean, that kind of explained it. Same place as a Bugs Bunny cartoon. As far as the alternate worlds, he was kind of experiencing alternate worlds because aliens gave him the ability to kind of read through alternate realities and wormholes.
It's just weird seeing it, right? It's yeah. But then again,
you have to watch the whole thing and kind of pay attention to get the context, because it builds on itself.
Yeah.
If you miss some of the stuff, then it really just starts going, what?
No, I'm like into what the last season, episode 9, 10-ish. It's not because I don't like it. It's just so unconventional in some ways, right? With the weird cartoons suddenly. But then again, you see Star Trek, and then suddenly him and Data are back in medieval times, and it's kind of the same thing. It's just. Yeah.
I am not merry.
I must protest. I am not a merry man.
I'm not a Fecklor.
You are. Not are. Not are.
But if they're gonna expand the Delta thing, it's gonna be exciting with all those Nausicaan temporal probes and stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh wow, this still has the Breen story arc in it.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be cool.
Do that one way you can. It might be. I think it might be taken out because of glitches, as far as a recruit goes.
Yeah, I understand it's being taken out as a recruit, but it's not being taken out.
Yeah. But if it's being taken out as a recruit, then his recruit wouldn't get the reward for it. Won't do it. So.
No.
Just need to kill some scorpions.
Thought you needed to do your event.
True.
Do you
It was just while you were doing your thing, I was just like saying,
What? How dare you? How dare you have a life that doesn't involve me?
I could go to Nimbus and just kill some scorpions.
Go to Nimbus and kill some scorpions.
While you did your thing.
That's cool.
I has a life that's not revolving around you. How dare you?
Yeah, I know. I know.
Are you offended right now?
I am.
Pie, you offended people.
You offended Mom. Mom will be back in a second.
And Mom forgot to run an ad. And I'll just have to do it for her.
We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
There we go.
Yeah, I can't see anything now. I don't think I can hear us now, but I don't think I can. But
actually, it should. It's gonna minimize the stream in the upper left corner or something, and then the commercial will run in the main. So it's just gonna take the stream and put it in the bottom right corner. You will still see the chat. It was just the sound is muted, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And we're running an ad bomb. Oh, she does.
We are?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, okay.
Because you forgot to turn it on.
I wasn't going to until 9 o'clock.
Okay, I just did it because you said you were back in 1 minute. So I said, hey, let's run an ad for 1 minute.
No, I just wanted to get a cookie.
Cookie. Did you bring enough for everybody?
Yes, I have enough for everybody.
What kind of cookies are they?
They're like a shortbread with toffee chips in it. Okay. Not fabulous.
Well, we don't have any project on the SGA that needs normal civilians, like colonists. Nope, guess not. Okay. Then I don't care. SFMC, do you need people? Yes, you do. You need people in the embassy, if I'm mistaken. Yes, you do.
You said you need me to check the SGA?
Yeah, I just managed to set off or start on some upgrades, so just make sure that there are projects after they're done.
Oh, by the way, just to say this, I know she's probably not watching, but hunt her down on whatever stream she's watching. Probably Grumpy's right now, and go wish Sovereign a happy birthday today.
Yes. So I got up and set the alarm for midnight to get up and reset the message of the day. But the first thing I did was to make sure Sav wasn't on, because I wanted to surprise her when she got up today.
Yeah, she's on.
She was on.
Yeah.
I'm writing it up there, and people are like, "Oh, Sav, it's your birthday," and I'm like, well, "What the heck?" I double checked to make sure she was asleep. No, she snuck on. How dare she? I was annoyed. Yes, it looks like everything's been set up here. Pie.
She's on Grumpy's stream.
Yeah.
Well, it's her birthday. We should raid them after this and wish her a happy birthday.
Yeah. We should read them. Yes.
If they're still on when we're done.
They'll be on when we're done.
You never know.
They went on after us. Grumpy goes on, runs for a lot longer than we do. They'll be on when we're done. I mean, asking things like that, unless there's an emergency, is like asking, is water wet?
This is true. So I was thinking for tomorrow, for the first hour, how about leveling up some ships?
Ooh, ship level. Always fun.
The second hour, we can do see if Boom wants to join for some ISE.
I'm pretty sure he will. I was actually going to jump over there and see if he's still trying to get people to queue up for that. And if he's so, I will probably swap over and do a quick one there.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I will be back.
Okay.
I'll leave you with Pie for a few. Pie, start teaching her. Start trying to get her to speak Danish again.
Oh, Mom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Should I ask her to speak Danish or just tease her?
Yeah.
by speaking
Just
some
tease me
Danish?
because I'm not going to do it.
Both. Catch you guys in a couple minutes.
I
Should
can't
I
speak
ask?
Danish. I'm eating a cookie.
Det er ikke nogen undskyldning, bare fordi du sidder og spiser en småkage.
I think one word in there was something about being sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I
And
said there's
speaking-
no excuse just because you're eating a cookie.
I was going to say speaking. I've got the eating and sorry in there.
Spise is like when you, yeah.
Mhm.
Spise is something people do. Eating is what animals do.
That's interesting. So what's the word for animals then?
No, I'm saying we have two meanings, right? Eating is like when you're like you got the munchies, right? You don't care. You just fill your face with food. That's like ill,
Ill?
as we say, and it's ill. And spise is what people do, with doing
Okay.
it politely with a knife and fork.
They're
Okay.
doing their daily
So we
stuff.
actually have two meanings of the same thing. It just have different meanings.
That's interesting. Eating for us is the generic, whether it's
Yeah.
dining or shoving a burger in your face or your dog's
Yeah,
face.
but when you have the urges for food, right, and you eat a hamburger, you can say like, I'm so ready to eat a hamburger, which means you're just ready to stuff your face with anything.
Okay.
But that's more like what animals do.
Huh. Interesting.
And then we have the species, like the one where it's like more like what you do every day, and you're sitting in a restaurant and you're eating.
Okay.
Species.
That's really interesting.
Hey.
Hey.
I've seen Mom eat. It
Yes,
is
you
like
have.
an animal.
Oh.
Is she eating like an animal?
You get between her and her coffee, you're counting fingers.
Okay,
man.
coffee's
You're
different.
counting fingers.
Yeah, do not get between me and the coffee in the morning, because that's not a good thing.
No, I
I'm
mean,
ready to do either do
Shit.
some Badlands or do a quick board chiffle if we are hunting for.
Well, we can go Badlands, we can go Borg TFO. What's your preference? And we have to do your
Good.
event too.
And,
Well, you
and
need to do.
Unless you have something else, I don't know. I
No.
can't remember your plan. So if
I
you
was
have any
planning to do
info-
TFOs this hour, but we can certainly do your stuff too. It's fine. So you want to do Badlands?
Yeah,
Are you Federation or KDF?
I'm at Federation. So let me just go. I'm Federation.
Where the heck am I? Oh, I'm down there. Okay.
where am I? I don't know yet. I am.
Are you joining Boom?
Boom's doing his daily.
Okay. Do you want to join us for a quick Terran Battle
I'll
Zone?
join you.
Okie doke.
Yeah, I'll join you. That's why I jumped
Steve
back over
Rogers?
here. Yeah.
Go.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And then transwarp to DS9.
Mhm.
So yeah, we have weird words for the same thing. So it's the same thing with Swedish and the word free and ice cream.
What?
That's another thing you don't want. That's another thing you don't want to get between mom and the gelato.
No,
East, please,
it's
east.
spelled differently and it's pronounced somewhat different, but yeah, and there's one letter difference.
Okay.
No, sorry, not ice cream. Congratulations.
Oh, ice cream, congratulations. Yeah, same.
Sorry, it's just yeah. Free and congratulations has almost the same spelling in Swedish.
Wow.
So let's not ask Mom Green any. They're saying congratulations. No, it's an ice cream shop.
At least
But
in
ice cream
Danish.
is congratulations.
Yeah. Ice cream makes us happy. All right, I'm in Badlands too.
I'm just heading there.
I want to see what's on the map here. Oh, it's in good shape too. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zones open.
We just need Steve Rogers. Should we go? Let's go 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock or whatever.
Yeah, the one I'm going for right now, so no problems.
The shield probe or the shield thing.
How many do you need to kill?
30.
Pardon?
30.
We'll be here for a few minutes, so no problems.
And then hopefully by the time we get done, we can run another commercial break and get ready for our final hour of whatever we're going to do.
The station is drawing power from an auxiliary satellite. Shut it down to drop the metaphasic shield.
Yes, ma'am.
I got here and things working.
Come on, somebody deactivate.
I'm
the
trying
shield.
to. I was getting out of the zone too fast.
Me too.
Station's metaphasic shields have dropped. Focus fire on the plasma control station. The station is drawing power from an auxiliary satellite. Shut it down to drop the
25.
metaphasic shield.
I'm just
Wow.
going for the Terran ships.
Okay. Ooh, DT, I just thought of something fun we could do.
What?
Decide which bridge we're going to be on.
The station's metaphasic shields have dropped. Focus fire on the plasma control station.
We could do a contest for it. A poll.
The station is drawing power from an auxiliary satellite. Shut it down to drop the metaphasic
We'll
shield.
kill those guys high. I will go kill. I will go on the active. Oh.
How are you doing on your ship, Spy?
Oh, losing 6 o'clock.
Okay. I'll go.
I need 19.
The station's metaphasic shields have dropped. Focus fire on the plasma control station.
Oops. Actually, we're losing the center, not 6 o'clock.
We're done with this one. Should we go to the central one?
Yep, that's where I'm going. So that's the one that's fading out really quick. There it is.
Oh wow, it's going quick because we just got like now 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
Well, I'll just fly around and shoot shit.
That sounds good. I'll just sit around. Pretend that I'm doing something important.
The device is active. Stay within 3 kilometers to start shutting
14.
it down.
I can babysit this thing. Or you can keep looking out for anything that's about to fall.
That incoming Terra Nebula science vessel will try to push you out of the area.
Oh yes, this is the ship you needed that differential targeting on, isn't it? Wasn't it, Mom?
Which, this ship?
Yeah, the tier 5 for the trait for the MX.
No,
That's a
this is a tier 6.
Oh, that was already done? Okay.
Yeah.
I know you needed the preferential targeting trait.
Right. No, this is a different one.
That incoming Terra Nebula science vessel
That was on
will try to push you
Ketza.
out of the area.
This one's Kethra.
Is she related to Shira?
Yes, as a matter of fact. It's Shira's younger sister. Younger, prettier, but furrier.
Watch out for repulsor.
Oh, that'd be Catra.
Oh, that would be Kethka, who's the furriest of the
And I'm back.
Kethas. Hey, welcome back.
back.
So what was for
7
dinner?
chips.
Toast.
7 chips.
No, just toast. Toast.
Okay.
Watch out. The Terra Nebula class science vessel will use repulsors to keep you away from the satellite. Device shut down.
I'll go to the fridge, open the
And
door.
I'll sit you back, I gave you another shout
No,
out.
I don't think you know what to do.
I gave you another shout out.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Why?
Thank you.
Hey, gotta get into practice, and as soon as we figure out a graphic for the thing.
Nebula science vessel incoming. Watch out for repulsor beams.
Oh wow.
hmm.
Yeah, he's really squishy.
Ooh, yeah.
We'll fix it. We'll fix it.
Like I said, I haven't really
We'll,
paid
we'll,
attention.
we'll make you put the work in there. Get you fixed.
Nebula science vessel incoming. Watch out for repulsor beams.
1 chip.
Yeah, get it.
I got it.
Ooh, we're gonna go lose one zone here real quick.
You want me to jump over? You go. Got it.
I'm on my way.
I'll stick
Oh
with
my
this
god,
thing.
he's back from Waco.
What?
I've been.
Hey! Hi.
Hey, Frost, how you doing?
All right.
Sorry about last night. You literally
Oh,
caught
no
me
worries.
at all.
I mean, it's your life. I'm not gonna get in the way of you living it.
You sound. Ooh.
Wow, what's wrong with your mic, Frost? Sounds like
What?
Your mic
your
got.
mic is like cutting out really weird.
Sounds like you're getting feedback from something.
It may be the physical connection I had to the router.
Focus fire on the plasma.
We had a windstorm coming through here 2 days ago.
Yeah, I heard. Bill was talking about it.
Anything okay there?
A tree went through my roof.
Ooh.
The station is drawing power from an auxiliary satellite.
Not
Shut it down to drop
damage that
the
was completely irretrievable. Had a tarp on it. Have a crew coming out tomorrow to fix it.
Wow.
My insurance covers it. Blah blah blah. So it's nothing significantly lost or whatever. But
Still a pain in the butt.
It's a pain in the butt, and it's for you could have something crash through your house.
The station's better.
I wasn't there when it happened.
Was anyone there?
Plasma control station.
Well, yeah, my wife was here and my children were here,
Ooh.
and they didn't seem to react at all. So I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with that information.
Wow.
Either,
I was,
either,
go ahead.
either they're very good in crisis, or they are needing
Oblivious?
Or they needed therapy for a long time.
I think they're used to the noise. No, they're not very good in crisis. I was up in Volusia County. I just got finished yesterday, actually, giving out over 22,000 doses of vaccine.
Ooh.
Yay!
Head to their location to stop them. Their universe bases are activating.
Helpful.
We have 10 minutes to drive back as many as possible.
I got all the ships, so
It's up to you if we do the planet killers or not.
planet
Jovian
killers.
Raider.
This is the basis.
Yeah, or bases, planet killers. You know what I meant. Do you want to do them?
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
Dilithium City.
We're here, south, why not?
Yeah.
Going to...
I'm at 2 o'clock.
Okay, I think we're at 5. You sound exhausted, Frost.
Every day for the last 3 weeks, so
Wow.
yeah, I'm pretty tired.
Yeah.
I would do it. Your mic is funny, dude.
Uh,
Yeah, it does sound like it's
it
the
sounds
connection.
Like a static bomb is exploding behind you or something.
I think it's every time you breathe, so it's...
How about that? Is that better?
Yeah, that is better.
Yeah.
Okay. It's too close to my face, and the boom is overly sensitive, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So how you guys been?
I'm doing alright.
Fine.
Doing pretty good.
work, and more work and work.
But you're up now.
This is predictable.
Yeah, but I'm off now. Yeah.
So do you get a break at all, Frost? A couple of days off?
Yeah. There's a policy in TR called "Change Your Socks," and it comes from the military. As long as your feet are dry, everything else will right itself. That's a pretty old adage, actually, from the Civil War. Actually, even earlier than that, but I can't recall an instance. But anyway, that's essentially it. It's, as long as your feet are dry, have to stop and whatever. But it's been also termed to talk about an emotional resiliency and mental health. And so I've been, as the term is called, demobilized from continue involved in other activities for like the next 5 days. They're forced to take a break.
Oh, good. Sounds like you need it.
Yeah.
But I mean, last night I spent
Disable the power
6
station that's
hours
orbiting the base.
preventing
Shut
trigger.
down the portal generators to force them to switch to emergency power.
That's probably the best use of my time. Can't get this stupid game to load.
Here we go. We're on the mission on the base.
Almost there. Disabling the final stage of the generator here.
And 2 o'clock is down.
Plasma control
Okay.
and deactivate its auxiliary satellite.
Oh god, we got one more.
There we go.
The station's set of basic shields have dropped. Focus fire on the plasma control station. The station is drawing power from auxiliary satellite.
Microsoft is
Shut
always
it
a
down
problem.
to drop the net basic shields.
How's the last base going?
Oh, we're halfway done.
We're about to get the last thing done. Bring the base down.
With 6 minutes to go, we're fine.
Focus fire on the plasma control station.
So we're doing this part ourselves. I think down here. Yeah, we're doing pretty good.
So, did somebody finally put there's a lot of echo there.
You got me, Mike.
We're coming your way.
Oh, we're good. That's at
I'm
75%.
just like close by.
70%. 60%. 30%. 0%. Woohoo!
All 3 bases have been forced back. Excellent work.
Woot,
I'm
woot.
not gonna stay for the last one.
No, the last one's just silly.
Yeah.
Sensors reading.
All right, you said you need to kill.
Kill Lita enough times. You can find other places to kill her at. Don't need to worry about it. Or, as somebody would say from a movie, let them fight, or let them die.
Yeah, I never bother with that invasion thing. Annoying.
Yeah, it's really annoying. Do I sound like I'm in a closet now?
No, it sounds better now. Much better.
You always
Yeah.
All right, Pi, you said you needed to kill some Borgies?
Yeah, only 5 ships. I can do
Oh.
that.
We could run something together.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, we
If you
could.
want to. It's
Sure.
only 5 ships. So.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, but it's much more fun to kill things together than to do it on your own.
I would not do the hive onslaught because this ship is not built for hive onslaught.
How about we just do a regular old-fashioned ISA?
Are you guys on Fed or?
Fed. Yeah, you want to join us? Ooh,
Sure.
okay.
I've got Phony is level 40.
Can you do ISA at level 40?
No.
I cannot do ice at level 40.
Okay.
I can grab you a CQ.
Okay. Yeah, Dante, I have 3 stories kind of in progress. One book that which is not Star Trek related, that I'm going to try and get published at some point, but I just don't have the mental wherewithal at the moment. That said, though, since last Monday I put down just shy of, just over 7,000 words, just on pistols and rifles.
Pistols and rifles.
Yes, for Star Trek Online book.
Yeah.
We're doing ground builds now. Or ground stuff. Not even ground builds.
I appreciate your dedication to that, Mom.
Well, I have my laptop set up at work, so I'll be working. And there's nothing to do. Oh, there's something to do. Back to work.
Is that something I instantly want to change?
Hi, Bob Bear. How are you? Anybody else want to join us for ISA? We have room for one more Federationalist.
Join it.
Civilian ships and Kathy and healing on the ground.
Was that you, Duffy, who's going to join us?
Nope, not me.
No,
Okay.
no, I said I'd join you.
You're already here.
Oh, then yeah.
All right, let's get this queued up.
Aw.
What?
Cute
Is it
fleet
ISC
name.
or ISA?
Sanctified by charge.
Aww.
Are we doing ISC or ISA?
ISA.
ISA.
Just plain old standardized ISA. We will.
Ooh.
Aw, Bob Bear, that sounds cute.
They're having a dance party on Bajor.
Yes, they are having a dance party. It's animal, party animals is going on. I want to say it's radiocephalus, but I could be wrong.
Oh, the situation is grim.
It's always grim.
What is grim for a Klingon? I keep thinking rainbows and unicorns.
Ooh, maybe it's Don Burrito. He's over on Bajor. It's Don Burrito. Woot woot.
I don't think Don goes on Mondays, but somebody's on there.
Well, Don Burrito's on, and he's on Bajor, so.
Yeah, it
Still
must
sounds
be
like a
because
mob boss name.
Pardon?
I see Don B on Bajor.
John Burrito still sounds like a mob boss name.
It is.
Mob boss running a Mexican restaurant.
Yep. Man, that died fast.
You got your board ships yet?
Yep.
Okay. Oops. Sorry about that. Not what I meant to do.
Did you do?
Yeah, I hit gravity well by mistake.
It's alright. Still.
Doesn't matter.
I'm pretty sure your grab global enough for big cross. Oh, it's all good.
If so, you built your ship very wrong.
I just didn't want to pull the probes over right into the transformer.
Like I said, with cross, careful, you're probably not going to overtake it.
Dang it!
Oh crap.
And if you do, I'd be very, very worried about cross build. Damn.
This taxi rat does not like me.
Well, taxi you don't like anyway. There's a reason why they're called taxi.
Dankjewel, dankjewel.
That worked out well.
I only died once.
That's good.
I almost died. I didn't.
Okay, so Dante, we've got this comic book that Ed and I were working on, which is called That's My Rodek. Think 1960s sitcom comic book. And that would be a good section for it when he returns home after the utter failure that he gets into with the Iconians. So I'd have to work that into it. There's a story working here.
Kill a whole bunch of Iconians really quickly. Does anybody want to join me?
Say that again?
Said I need to kill some Iconians.
Sure, what do you want?
Ships.
Federation or
Sorry,
KDF?
I apologize. If anybody wants to kill a whole bunch of them really quick, just let me know.
We can.
Yeah, but which Fed or KDF?
Unfettered, just so we can see.
Sure, I'm game.
Sure. Let me switch ships, though. And you know what? The ship can go.
I'm just hitting Archer, which is like 30 ships.
Archer's Tholians.
That's that I have to kill is the lane ships.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said Iconians. My bad.
Archer.
It's the Iconian, but yeah.
But you don't want us with...
Don't worry. Don't worry. We all do it.
Hold on a second. But if
How
you're...
many ships?
Well, it's the patrol and Archer system that I was gonna do.
Yeah, but how many ships do you need to kill?
I know I need to kill 5.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Sure. Absolutely. I'll join you then. I was thinking you were saying you need to kill 30, at which point you don't want us joining you.
Right.
Oh, it doesn't matter because I'll get credit for every one of them. I promise.
Oh, Bob Bear, that is the cutest little emote. That's adorable. What are you thinking?
It was just my inventory getting filled.
Yeah, it happens.
Next in chat if you want to join. Oh, you're doing it. Okay.
Yeah, I just sent you an invitation there.
Are you using the legendary temporal battlecruiser?
Me?
Yeah, that's what the ship looks
Yes.
No, I'll stand this off.
Okay.
I need to clean my inventory. But thanks.
Legendary Temporal Operative Escort.
like. Yeah, same thing.
DT, do you want to join us?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I gotta go check to see the other group because I promised to do an ISC if they need somebody. So I'm covering it. I'm covering many bases tonight.
Okie dokie.
So I'll be back in a couple minutes.
We'll be here. We were going to spend the last part of this evening from 9 till 10 working on an accolade, because that's something that you and I talk about a lot, Pi, that we rarely do. So we got to pick an accolade and work on it tonight, once we're done killing off some Tholians.
Wow. Anything specific?
No, nothing specific. We could do a kill accolade. We could do a story accolade. We could do a location accolade.
You got so many of them. That sounds pretty hard.
So once we're out of...
Let's do a double high roller accolade.
Oh, God.
That's weird. Get to the top of a building with a view over the battlefield of Kambali Prime.
Yeah, we've done that.
And I have the Romulus accolade.
Oh, I know all the new Romulus. DT, we're not hearing you. If you're online.
But Twitch, maybe switch channel.
Oh no, we're not hearing you.
Wow, I haven't done the examine all the memorial plaques on the academy. I still need one.
Oh my God.
Like I said, this tune isn't very important. It hasn't been worked on for a long time.
Oh, we
Even
can go.
Max the Relaxer on Rise I haven't done. Wow. But I can just go there, right?
Yeah, you can go to Ryza anytime and do it. You can't do some of the things like the Popple.
You know, and can I do the Mokara and the argument?
No, you cannot do those except during the event.
He really needs to go do a lot of different things.
Well, grab some stuff and we'll go work on it. People can join us.
We need to kill 500 Davidians. No.
Ooh, how many have you got so far?
In the crazy Texans.
I think I need to do those missions as well in this too.
Oh, for Fakiri, you've got the new one, though.
Yeah, exactly. I just said that's why I haven't done all the... Oh, I haven't done the entire... Let's see here.
Well, that was short.
I haven't done the... I'm Jula's Discovery. I need the measure of morality 1 and 2.
Unfortunately, that's one you have to do solo. I'd be happy to do it with you, but you gotta do that one on your own.
2 minutes.
Yeah, about.
Step back.
It's one of the... Marhawkman is a kill accolade, 500 Davidians. You know, 100, 500,000. Well, let me clear out my inventory really quick.
Or if you have an accolade you want to do.
Let's see, on this... I've got so many tunes who haven't done all their accolades. Let's see what's in progress here. Wow. Tholian name ships in the fleet alert.
I've effing this tune away, so I haven't even read all the books on Bajor.
All the books on Bajor. Yeah, that's a good one. Snowball Hero. Let's go do Snowball Hero.
Yeah, let's do that. That's an easy accolade.
Yeah, 2 left to do on that one. My gosh, I haven't done all of Nimbus on this tune.
You're failing everybody.
I know.
I'm not gonna do Nimbus. Sorry, we did that a few days ago. No way. I'm not gonna F my space bar.
There is a Lucari event, or sorry, a Lucari accolade for getting 3 pieces of Lucari gear. That's not an accolade. That's just buying stuff.
Or there is the... wow. I haven't done the Voth on this guy. He needs like Undine Voths and Kethi Tholians.
I got a ton of kill accolades to do.
Sphere Builder.
I got
a bunch of books.
Killer today.
Oh, good. Planet Killer.
You know what we could do?
What could we do?
We could do some of the medium ones on Defera.
Okay, that would be good.
Isn't the medium one the easier ones? Or is
with
it
a
the
team
ones that are the difficult ones?
The difficult ones are the easiest. The hards are the easiest with the team. The mediums aren't difficult if you take a team down there. If you go solo, it gets really, really, really hard.
And the easiest one are ones where you have to go and dig and find and send to the transport and back again and build the turrets, right?
Yeah.
Or is that the medium ones?
That's the medium. The turret one is the easy one.
Then let's do the one with the priests and the...
Okay, that's also an easy one.
Is that also an easy one?
Yeah. That's easy temple, though.
Oh, the medium ones, that's where you have to go to...
I always get those mixed up.
I don't mind. Do you want to do those?
Sure, we can go over
people
there.
Never play the easy ones.
Oops, we got a couple of minutes there to get over there. What's close over there?
PS9?
Give me a story. Yeah, I gotta think of a story. That gets us over there. No, my transwarp is in cooldown.
Then go to DS9.
I'm going to. Which is also, but I can do Stormcloud's Gather, which will get me there. Yeah, this is Defera. Or Defera. That too. I did Stormcloud's Gather. Yeah, Jill on true. No, we're going up here. Up there. We're going up there. There we go.
Despite that I've had so many naps today, damn, I'm so tired. Oh, wow.
I stayed here this weekend. Went to bed about 9 or 10 on Saturday. Got up at 5, which is late for me. That night I went to bed at 9, got up at 6. No, I got up at 7 on Saturday. Sorry, 7 on Sunday. I never sleep that much. It's just crazy.
Yes.
I'm still waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I always get up at 4 in the
Now
morning.
I know why my ship is so squishy.
Because you don't have a shield on it?
Nah, it's just my power levels that are a bit too wonky. I need to up this shield on the ship.
Yeah, I always get up around, well, I set it for 4:15 this morning thinking, hey, I'm going to go hit the gym. Okay, so I didn't hit the gym. Maybe tomorrow. I'm going to unteam from Frost there. Going down to the invasion zone.
I'm there already. I'm just picking up the missions.
Okay.
We do
So what
all
are
the easy ones, right?
we can pick up the easy ones. You just want to do easy?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
just do easy.
Okay, I've got the city easy ones picked up.
Whoops. Skip one guy. Still need to do all the last hard ones, I think. Oh, the whatchamacallit, the different hard generators.
Okay, which one are we going to first?
I don't care, you pick one.
Let's hit city first.
Yes, ma'am.
We can just run over
That's
there.
simple.
This is city over here.
Yeah.
Let's
Is
see.
that the one with the knock? Oh, that's the one with the knocking, right?
No, that's medium is knocking. City is defense turrets and 50 Borg cortical doodly dads.
That sounds awful technical, Mom.
It is doodly doos. Of course, it works
Well, that's
better
why
if
you
I
have
clean
to
out my
upgrade the
inventory
turrets, right?
first.
Where you have to upgrade the turrets, right?
Right.
That's awesome. Somebody just did the annoying, what do they call it? The thing you get with the Ryzen escort, where they do whirlwinds all over.
Neutronic eddies.
It goes wild.
I like them.
My gravity well is so strong, nobody moved at all.
Oh, no. They fixed the neutronic eddies.
How did they fix them?
They made it so it doesn't throw the mobs around anymore.
Oh, does it still do the damage, though?
Does the damage, it just
Okay.
doesn't throw them around. Like, it's great!
Well, I just saw that for the first time. I thought it was pretty good.
It used to tick me off when people would activate it. It's like, yeah, I'm not chasing that stuff. So, that's your mess to fix.
The battleship is immune to damage. That's cute. Not for very long.
This would probably work better if I had a modulator on me.
Remember to pick up the loot mom, because I don't think that getting the cortical things count for both of us.
Okay. Good. I didn't have a modulator with me. It's embarrassing. Go.
Hey, that's weird. I can't upgrade the one I'm standing next to.
Yeah, there is cooldown between them
Dante
sometimes.
just did. Dante's reminding you to clean out your inventory.
That's Soph's job, and she's busy having a birthday. Which somebody reminded me to put on the message of the day.
When does she have birthdays?
She has lots of
Apparently
them.
today.
I think we're almost done with the thingamabobs. Yeah, 10 out of 15.
Yeah, so I got up at midnight to reset that for her, thinking she couldn't possibly be up at midnight. She was up.
I saw that.
I was... Oh. And then I couldn't get back to sleep till almost 2. It was just not fair. Oh, there it is.
I think we're doing almost the last. Yeah, I'm doing one now, and had just done one. So yeah, now it's just a cortical. I have 4.
I have 2.
Now it's just things I need.
So you just have to run around, find the Borg, kill them, and steal their brains. Hi, guys.
Jesus. Come on, give me some cortical things.
Give me some cortical love.
Instead of just giving me crap on crap with crap.
Yep. Alright, let's see if...
Hey, aboard cortical array. Yay, me. I'm so cool. I got 5.
I got 4.
Oh, somebody brought Denver.
It's nice.
There we go. Use modified. Okay, so I did that one. Now I just need 50 board cortical arrays.
50 more?
Oh, I need 30, 40, 43. And they don't drop anything, right?
Here,
Awesome.
come up to the 2nd level. There seems to be more cortical arrays dropped up here.
I got 1. I got 2. I got 3.
Yeah, there seems to be
Oops,
cortical arrays on the 2nd level here.
Yeah, I got 2 here.
Because I'm up to 14 of them now.
I'm up to 12.
Thank you, DT.
What did he do?
You reminded me to clean out my inventory because nobody's ever mentioned that to me all day. Well, that's interesting. Somehow I cleaned out a medium.
Would that be the assimilating,
Yeah.
escaping the, yeah.
Must have had that running from earlier.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Endeavor rank 200.
Wow, congratulations.
Hey, now you have 400 more to go.
Only 400 more.
Chop, chop. Get on it.
But it's 200 more than some.
It's 200 more than it was. All right, what are you? I've up to
32, 33.
25.
34.
So what is this new ship that everybody's talking about?
The Jovian Raider?
Is that available yet?
No, tomorrow or Thursday. Excuse me.
All I have to say to that ship is,
It's interesting looking, but
Oh, we can do the knocking here as well.
you can.
Yeah, but it's not letting me knock the door. 39.
29.
Do the synthwave. Just grab them all and put them in the same spot.
I love that synthwave.
I must admit, I think it's boring, but that's just me.
Well, it's
It does
really...
get boring, but
But you can do it as an AFK.
Yeah,
Well,
I know.
it's less boring than the freaking model rocket launch.
Well, I don't know. I like
because
them.
I like the model rocket. The only thing I have against the synth wave is just it's the same thing. You just fly around FFF, go to another place, FFF, fly around FFF, and then the area gets smaller. Then you go another, and then you do another FFF, and then you do. It's just I just think it's tedious and repetitive. That's
Well,
just
you
my opinion.
literally stand there in the rocket launch and do absolutely nothing. You get the exact same result as people that got
Yeah.
excellent stuff.
Yeah.
It just seems like it's not fair.
But then again, there's no reward if getting all the stuff you can. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a missed opportunity.
Good evening, Mr. Dave.
I'm just one board cortical array away.
I'm just 14 cortical Borg arrays away.
You just
I got the 50. Where are you, Mom? Then I'll help you.
I'm
go
running
slower.
around up here.
I'm running around up here. Okay.
Okay, I'm up here. I don't know.
singing the stuff.
Okay, you're down there. Okay. I'll come down and help you. I'll just help you shoot things, and then you can go collect.
Okay.
reminded me I have to use synthwave.
Have to do synthwave.
We can do synthwave.
I told you I would have done it with you.
Where are you, Mom? You keep going up, running away from me.
Okay, I'll stand right here where the board can find me. I've got a flaming targ with me.
Yeah, I see you. Here's a tactical drone. Go collect.
I'm collecting.
And there's a tons of boards behind us. I'll just... Here, eat my grenade.
When does this event go to?
The week from Thursday.
Okay.
You've got time to do it.
Well, I've already done the for the reward. I just getting make sure to listen now.
Yep.
I haven't done it. I have like 6 or 7 days left. How many more do you need, Mom?
Hang on, let me take a count here. 7.
There's one over here.
Okay.
There's some loot over here.
No, there's not any loot over here.
Okay.
Remember, if
I
you're
see it on
killing
my
them,
screen.
there's one.
Just okay. That's weird. I see it on my screen. I'm just
Yeah, that's
standing
because you're
there.
killing them. It's your drop.
Okay. Sorry. But since we're a team, we should get the same loot.
Yeah, we should.
Well, if that's a mission item, probably not for that.
But sometimes
Fair.
we do on this one. We've done it where we've gotten the drop and we've both gotten it. But
That
not
wasn't
always. Okay, I'm at
Oh,
46.
was that the zone mission then?
Yeah, it's a zone mission. 48. 2 more.
The zone mission makes sense.
Sometimes when we do these defers, we get to share it. Sometimes we don't.
Like the knocking on the door counts and the priest
Yeah.
thing, but yeah, this one doesn't count. Makes sense.
Pacheca says, can I get some tech support for Stowe? Sure, if we can do it, we'll do it for you. What you need?
First step, get a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
Second step is blame pie.
So I have a macro from STO Keys, and I've been using it forever on my desktop. Okay. Set up the same macro on a laptop. Okay. That was my 50.
Okay, good.
But when I
Now we
set
need
it,
to
But when I set up the laptop, it breaks the desktop. Reset the desktop, it breaks the laptop.
Huh?
It really depends on what macros he's using, because I could think that maybe if he's using some of there's laptops, they have their function keys and some keys,
Oh, I guess
not the
that's
same keyboard layout.
But the question is, if you set it up on the laptop, how does it break the desktop? Oh, you mean when you set it up on the laptop and then use it on the desktop, it breaks it? So the same thing isn't usable?
I'll be honest, I don't use macros, so I couldn't tell you.
I do, and I use the same one on my laptop. Yeah,
macros
with
save the hard drive, don't they?
yeah.
This is a macro to load STL.
Yeah, that would be my question. It's a
Problem has nothing to do with
okay,
me.
so it's a
Problem-
keybind type macro, right? Where you're using it for firing sequence.
I think it has to do with his with the macro itself. If he's trying to get it to do something it's not designed to do, then it's not going to work.
Okay, so use 2 spacebars. First executes tray 1 and tray 2. Second spacebar uses tray 3, correct? And fire all weapons. I have to think about that for a minute here. Well, if it works on the laptop, but doesn't work on the desktop, am I understanding? Okay. It works fine when you load it. Keep going.
Sounds like anytime you use this desktop, the laptop breaks. Every time you use the laptop, the macro breaks on the desktop.
But does that make sense? Oh, it seems... got it. Okay. But it seems to sync to the stow cloud and then break the other. That shouldn't happen because it's tied to the computer and not to Star Trek Online. So, here's the question, as was kind of hinted at. Yeah. When you bind it, where are you binding it to? Desktop? Someplace else? Where'd you go, Pi? Other than
I'm going to the temple. I'm just running away.
Oh, okay.
I'm just running.
Fine.
I'm just running to the temple. Or not the temple, or the
Okay, that could be your issue right there. When you bind load file, is most of your Star Trek Online in that D drive?
Oh.
Because mine does bind load file, and then I set it up so that it saves into my Programs 86, Star Trek Online EN, Star Trek Online Live, and it's in my live file there. I don't even have a Star Trek Online or STO keybinds file. Let me see if I've got my location here. This is the location where I store my keybind. My keybind's name is Carl. Don't ask why, it just is. And by tying it into that live file, when I go to actually load it, it just becomes /bind, bind load file. load bind file and Carl. And it seems to work a little bit better. But I'm wondering if it could possibly be just because it's an odd location. So then my actual command to load it is so that's my command to load it. And it completely eliminates all the interim steps, just in case there's an error in there. All right, where did you go, Pi?
I'm putting up the turrets.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I don't know if they're counting for you, but I would presume they are. I've done 5 already.
Yes, they're loading for me.
Good. No, it's just I want to do it while you were trying to do store tech support.
Yeah, from the world's least techie person, right? It's always scary when I'm doing tech support.
Somewhere, right? Go Denver. Go get your lunch.
Enemy targets on sensors.
I can't really figure out when you can put down the turret and when you can't.
Part of it's just being at the right spot at the right time, and then you've got to be at a turret. It's one thing to deploy the turret, but there's got to be somebody it can hit.
Uh-huh.
Like, I've created a turret here. There's a guy there. It should target him.
Okay, because I'm standing up. Okay. I'm just trying to figure it out.
It's not a real good rhyme or reason to it. Yeah, that is a good point. Let's see.
7 out of 12.
It says you have to kill them with disabled shields. It's hard to figure out when they have disabled shields.
I'm just putting them up. These doesn't have disabled shields because they're not taking any damage. Go Denver. Well, some of them are dying now. So. Oh.
Oh, I can't use a joystick. Thing.
I only have a buff that gives me dilithium.
Hey, we've got 10.
Or not dilithium. Latinum.
Oh, yes.
Because I really need the latinum.
Do you?
I've killed 462 ships in this so far. I've got that same thing on there. I just cleared 500. It's just too many.
There we go. Now we
Gotcha.
just need to defeat one board with the turret.
Enemy targets on sensors.
This one. This tactical drone. Yep, got it. So,
Then,
my next question, Pacheco, is when you say stow keys, what do you mean by stow keys?
for me it sounds like keybinds, right?
Yeah. Are you talking
Well,
about... I use a program that Ed wrote. Well, I've heard about the 3
Well,
shells,
there's your
but that's a
problem.
different. Yeah. Where'd you go?
I'm going up saving the priests.
Oh, okay.
It's just close by.
Mhm.
Just behind.
Man, these synth guys are really angry.
No, it's not the one with the stop vending cool and the power plant. Huh? No? No? Oh.
Oh, no, actually, I don't use their process to build
Why is
macros.
this not counting? I think this is not part of the easy ones.
No, it's not. This is medium. The
Okay,
temple
then
ones are
let's
the
do
ones
the,
we just
let's do
did.
the easy ones.
Okay. Let's see. The easy one. We just did. Oh, hold it. We did the temple easy ones, didn't
We
we?
need to do reroute power in each of the power station controllers.
That's in the power plant.
You go.
This way.
Oh, Denver died.
Oh, he'll come back.
Why'd you kill Denver?
I'm gonna go back to the city or to the camp and go from there.
And then go to the temple, no power station.
Yeah. Well, we have to go back to the center and then over to the power station.
Oh, we have to talk to lead archaeologists before we do anything more.
Why?
That's what my mission says.
Oh.
That's preservation of. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's the one where we have to go do the put it into various containers and that one. Okay, so. Oh, sorry, that's you, Mar Hawkman. Honestly, Pacheco, there are so many smart people in this game who wrote some really good keybinds that I've been using those. If you would like one, you're more than welcome to see if that works for you. We're going to easy or we're going to medium?
Easy. We only took the medium, easy ones.
Okay.
Oh, is this the one where? No, that's not the one, right? Where it keeps fading, where we have to beam out and beam back
No,
in.
no. This one's easy.
Oh, you remember which one I was talking about, right?
Yeah, I know. That's the medium level one.
Don't hit me! Damn it!
I don't think they listened.
I'm wondering if there's just an error in your bind that's conflicting someplace.
Did you figure out if his location of the game was the same on his laptop and PC?
It works fine on a lone system, but when are you? I'll go for the really stupid question. You're not running them at the same time, right? Because they shouldn't talk to each other.
There are no stupid questions, only stupid people that ask them.
The keybind is to the computer, it's not to the cloud.
Just out of curiosity, is he cleaning his keybinds whenever he is... When he reloads, does it clear the previous keybinds? Just wondering. I've never used keybinds, I'm just braining here.
In theory, it should. The reality is I know that my Carl keybind did not override my 8-ball keybind, but they did work together nicely. And they don't conflict, and I use one on my laptop and one on my
It'd be interesting to
PC.
figure out what keys he's using on, what his keybinds are set for.
Hey, do you want to share that with us, Pacheca? You could put it up on Discord. I could take a look at it. We could all take a look at it and see, if what's going on there.
I'm just wondering if he's using a special key on his keyboard laptop that is not present on his PC and vice versa. Because there are some keys,
right.
The keyboard on his laptop is somewhat different from his real keyboard on his desktop, right? There are some keys on laptops that have multiple functions that you don't have on a normal laptop. Or, sorry.
Right.
Come on, let me do the console and stuff.
Okay, the Zappy suit is pretty good. So you've got everything tied to just the spacebar, correct? How many instructions are you giving that spacebar? Is it like one full tray of 10, or is it 2 full trays of 10? Okay, so we need to do Bravo and Echo yet. We've got half of Bravo done. See if I can find my way over to Echo. Alpha Bravo. Alpha.
I've done one, I don't know one.
Okay, we just got Echo left to find and do. Oops. That's not Echo.
No, that's right. You also have to plan these, right? Nope, you don't have to plan these.
Delta, Delta, Delta.
This one
Echo, this is Echo down here. Seriously, ladies?
Where are you? Oh, you're in here. I'll check the outside first. I'm coming in. I'm just doing the coolant.
You can put on space, ground, whatever you want to. I'll come over here and get this one first. You are so annoying.
She got herself into that mess, she can figure herself out.
Right. Just go, Mom.
Okay. Yay.
Did we get everything? No, we need still to stop the cooling.
Oh, okay. Hang on, let me give Pacheca a good channel to put this on here. Posted in DPS. Okay. Okay, that is a different looking keybind than I was looking for. Just to give you an idea of what mine looks like. It won't let me do that one. Okay, you can download the one I put up. That is what my keybind for Carl looks like. And Carl is based on basically up, down, left, right keys. Everything triggers off the spacebar. Okay, Pacheca? Yeah, if you've got the script, that would be better than that, because that'll give me a clue what it is. One thing you might want to do is go into your options and then go look at your keybind on the show keyboard and see if there's an obvious conflict. Obviously, it's not going to show my space one.
Well, I'm going to try this novel thing called sleep.
Oh, well, go ahead.
Yeah, I've heard it's so overrated, but Go
Yeah,
for
yeah,
it.
it is, especially coming from Narnia. That's got to be a weird experience.
So,
Anyway, I will let you guys go. So
all right, have a good night. Get some sleep.
I will do my best. Thank you, Mom. Bye.
Sleep well.
Okay, so you're sure that you've got the same script on both. It shouldn't function on one, then not the other. Not working on one while it works on the other makes sense, but it shouldn't cross-talk to each other if you're keeping the file on a hard drive versus keeping it in the cloud. Only because I think if it's in the cloud and it shouldn't be talking back and forth to it, though. Yeah, definitely. It definitely could be in two different locations. But it shouldn't chain to each other in any circumstances. Okay, what are we doing? Power vents. Just out of curiosity, how do you have two space bars? Is it like a divided keyboard? Yep, you got the last one?
Yeah.
All right, now to get out of here. Ooh, perfect. Right by the turbo lift. Well, you can write that into the script, so once you're done with one, it can go right on to the next one. So getting back to the one I just posted, my spacebar will do all of tray 8, then go up and do all of tray 9 in the physical spacebar. That's just a limitation of what was written, not a limitation of how much you can do from it. It doesn't say you can only do one tray. And you can even have it, if you want to, for any reason, come up, go to the right, feed up, and then feed back to the left, and basically circle it around. Which the one that I put up does not do, but you could write that if you wanted to. I would try putting them both in the same location on both computers. If that still doesn't work, yeah, give them a buzz over at Cryptic. I know people really say their customer service sucks, but I've had really very helpful responses from them lately. Some technical
I'm doing
ones.
the temple with the boxes.
It's been a lot better lately, to the extent I've got a technical problem. Send it to the GM instead of to support. For that matter, not that Kel could help you because he's not technical. In the forum. Yeah, Reddit's not a bad place for support. I get a ton of information from them. Which is scary, but I do get information from them. You went back to the temple, Pi?
Yes, I'm doing the boxes.
I'm on the way.
I've already done. I've already done 2 of them.
No, I had a technical issue about 2 weeks ago, and I actually did get an answer from them that did solve the problem.
From their support or the forum?
From the support.
Yeah, they're actually getting better.
They really are. I'm not saying it's great. I'm just saying it's better.
The boxes have we done 4?
Hmm. I can't remember the.
That's right. Then you have to find that weird console that is not lit up. And
Yeah, it's the one next to it, but it's not lit up.
Oh, that's right. You have to do that stupid one.
That's okay. If you do those, I will do the manifests.
Okay. You do the transport
Mhm.
thing, and I'll do the.
What do we have to do? Blue-green.
There we go. No.
I used to have this down to an art, and I can't do it today. Good, I got the wrong one.
Weird. I can stand at 2 boxes and doing the exact same thing.
Let my brain do that one again.
Just need one more.
This one.
Go. Oh, I just need one more box. God damn it.
I'm just showing we've got 1 of 12 and 1 of 12. What are you showing?
1 of 12.
So that means we still have 11 to go.
How is that even possible? I've done so many boxes. Do I need to do this one as well? I think I need to do that as well.
Oh, God.
Oh, my brain is not up for this.
We can come back to it. It's, what, 4 in the morning for you? Why don't we come back and finish this up another night then?
No, it's
No,
okay.
it's almost 10.
Do I really have to do it? Yes, I have to do it on. Wow.
Yeah, I can't do it for you.
That's okay. I'll just having fun here.
We got 2 of 12 now.
This doesn't matter. I'll just go. I'm getting this. So. Really like you're a team, but you have to do it individually.
But we've done it as a team before.
I have to do it like 9 more times. Jesus, mother of.
Pacheca, your keybinds worked before, correct?
How many have you done? The encode transporter signals for packet artifacts. How many have you done?
I haven't. I've been a very, very bad person. I've been trying to work on this.
No, I'm just asking, how many do you have?
I'm showing 3 and 3. I haven't done that.
The transport signals? 3 of 3?
Well, transport signals? Yeah, 3 of 12. 3 of 12.
Okay, let me try one and see if it goes up.
Okay.
Because I also have 3 of 12. So I'm thinking of this one should work for both of us. And if your brain is better than mine, then we might have a chance of getting this done tonight.
Okay. Okay, Pacheca, I would say, based on what I just read really quick in Reddit, that was their #1 suggestion, and also to put it in the live file, not a different file.
Okay, Mom, you try to do this.
Okay.
Because mine says 3 out of 12. And if you also have 3 out of 12,
I've got 3 out of 12.
Dante, are you kidding?
What?
That must be a joke.
What?
Would anyone like to run gravity kills with me?
Would you prefer that I just pluck out my eyeballs?
Yeah.
Well, that was uninformative.
Let's see what happens. What does it say now, Mom? Does it say 4 out of 12?
It says 4 out of 12.
Good. That means it works for both of us. Now it should say 5 out of 12, right?
It says... Should say 6 out of 12 on that manifest, because I just did one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is the encryption signal. You have to do like...
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now we should have 6 out of 12 and 6 out of 12. Should have 7 out of 12.
Yeah, but I've already ticked the boxes.
You already
so
yeah.
I just need to get these done. This
Okay.
Signals thing.
What's interesting is I don't have the updated on the manifests. So you have 12 out of 12 on the manifests?
Yeah. Yes.
And I
Mine
don't.
is done. I just need to do the signals.
Okay, but mine isn't. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so you need to do your boxes.
I'm
while I
doing
need
my
to do
boxes.
this. But apparently the transport signals count for both of us, but the manifest thing doesn't count for both of us, which makes sense since this is a team effort. So yeah.
Yes. Okay, so that's 8. Oops, there's another one.
This needs to go down.
Nine.
7 out of 12. Eight out of 12. Right?
Yep, 8 out of 12.
Now it should say 9 out of 12.
It says 9 out of 12.
Yay, we're so good.
Ten out of 12.
Yes, ma'am. Before I got some really easy ones where I just had to move like 1 or 2. And then some of them, they're just like
Yeah, I know.
totally scrambled.
Yay,
There
10.
we are. Yay.
Yay!
Yay. Guess we're done. Did we get all the... We got all the easy ones. Yay.
All that just to get easy accolades.
Yeah. And the mediums are the less...
Well, the hard ones are easy, amazingly.
Yeah, the hard ones are easy, and the mediums are mediums, and the easy ones are the hard ones. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Good trade.
I got one for us to work on next time, which is Doomed to Die. Which is to get all 9 Terran captains, all 9 named Terran captains in Pavo Dissension.
Oh.
There's Evelyn Savea, Coraline Fletcher, Andre, Gary Lifeson, Desmond Orinoco, Ian Kwan, Leia, and Pert.
Yeah, but they spawn like they want to, right? So
Yes, they do. I mean, you get 2 at a time, so who knows what you'll get. But I've seen them all.
I think I have it on 1, 2, maybe 2.
Well, Ed and I ran it so much, I'm sure I've got it on some of them. All right, but it is 10 o'clock, folks, and that is time for me to head out. We've lost DT. He's off doing DT things.
Should we go? Should we go? Who should we go raid?
Is Grumpy on?
Let's see. Give me 1 hot second
Okay.
here. Let's see if Grumpy is on. He should be on because he's. When doesn't he stream? Well,
Really?
When he's sleeping.
Yeah, Mar Hawkman,
Yes.
Ed and I used to run Pavo Dissension every freaking morning, so I know I've got it on Gornalicious, but I don't do it on these other tunes.
Yes.
All right.
Should we go raid him?
All right. Yeah, we're going to go raid Grumpy. All right, folks, we're going to go raid Grumpy. I'm going to go to bed. Everybody have a great night. We'll talk to you tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Take care. Night-night.
I might be up.
Yay!
I might be there. Okay.
Yay!
I'll go raid.
All right. Raid them.
And we raid it.